part of valor, you all opted to not continue the exploration of the Tome of Still Barain. Fleeing the tomb, and I realize I say that word backwards and forwards every single time. I don't know why, that's the word that always trips me up. Fleeing, returning to your pirate ship, or not really a pirate ship, but just a standard seagoing vessel, and setting sail, hoping to continue the search for the bronze bitch. A search that was evidently as much for you as it was for them. Within the better part of a couple of hours after you all set sail on your boat, a fog cover started to roll in over the far horizon. It was difficult to make out whether or not it was supernatural or not, as the fog cloud itself, you would later realize, stretched about 5 miles across, seemingly normal for all intents and purposes. But as it came closer and closer, you realized it did seem to be tracking you, almost like a storm rolling over. And as it fell upon you, you decided to shut down anchor, rest up, and hopefully not get overtaken by storms. And it was in the middle of this that the bronze bitch found you and attacked. Members of whom you recognized from dealings in the past as Cult of the Dragon, flying over towards your ship and getting into a horrible blade fight. Things going poorly for Verdilinus as he was targeted several times, almost knowingly, by the black-caped individuals, then settling their eyes on Blinkshaw, whom was the only one left on the ship. Unfortunately for Arena and Balin, you all attempted to port over toward the other ship to bring the fight to them, which caused the fake Toshra to summon up more people from the bowels of the ship. Evidently, people she had kept in reserve, just in case you all tried to attack her directly. Completing this trifecta of terror was Calix the Cruel, a caster whom orchestrated and attempted to mastermind the battle against you all, giving orders and commands while using magic to subdue and limit your successfulness. After the battle was done and you all surrendered peacefully, some or were taken forcibly, others, all of your items were stripped from you, at least all the items of value and potential danger were stripped from you.
Does that mean weapons too?
Yes, your weapons were taken from you.
Okay.
Of course, your weapons were taken.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Yes, they took all your valuables, but they left your weapons. They figured that you might want to get a chance to fight back at the very least. Your weapons, your anything that you would use to cast magic, including arcane focuses. It seems that Calix specifically had ordered that, knowing well what is required to use magic, as he had been taught by one of your group. That would be later discovered, as he revealed later on that Calix the Cruel was, in fact, Venomfang, the green dragon that you all had encountered in the ruins of Thundertree. It's the right name of that city, that town, right? I'm not misremembering that.
We don't know it's Venomfang, right? Just Phil Dennis.
He is revealed to Phil Dennis that he has Venomfang.
Okay. I was going to say.
At this point, the more you think the situation and the fact that Phil Dennis is being situated out, that the individual is a caster, it might start to roll around in your slightly panicked heads that the members you're fighting here appear to be Cult of the Dragon members, some even moderately higher ranking, and that one of their group is a caster of some capability, who apparently has an interest in Phil Dennis specifically.
Yeah, we fought Venomfang's cultists originally, but they were nothing like these. So I mean, I've already surmised that what's his name's a wizard, or a magic user, but I haven't gotten the Venomfang connection yet.
I was curious if y'all would pick up on that. I hate that I spoiled the Dragon Cultist thing. I was hoping when you guys saw them, you'd be like, hold on, these guys look familiar.
I noticed. Yeah. I noticed because I've been playing the dragon thing.
You've been playing Horde of the Dragon Queen, so I knew you were going to recognize
We haven't seen them since a year and a half ago for a 2-session, they were only involved in like half of one session.
And you never actually fought them. It was a discussion debate where they took off and then you ended up having to fight Venomfang anyways. So...
Yeah, I remember trying to trick Venomfang into thinking they were betraying him. That's the last thing I remember.
Yeah. An ordeal. But regardless, as we start session up this week, Phil Dennis, you have just been revealed to the fact that Calix the Cruel is in fact Venomfang, the green dragon whom you have encountered in the past. The last time you encountered him, things didn't go so well for him. You all beat him down, and he fled for his life, hoping that escape would not be the end of his dragon career. What he's being doing in the meantime, you can only surmise, but he has apparently picked up on some far more capable magical tricks than just what you had taught him in your brief tenure, or sorry, not your tenure, your brief time together. Uh, it seems true that dragons of certain ilk are very gifted with the potential for magical ability, as he has come a long way in a very short period of time. And as he leers over at the table with you and just gives you a smile that seems far more reptilian than human,
I should thank you, Dennis. You've done a lot for me. A great deal. You set me on this path, and I feel inclined to return a bit of the favor, even after you betrayed me. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to keep you as my little pet project. Tasha's been suggesting that she's been interested in magic for a while now, and I'd like to teach her a bit myself. But she wouldn't want to learn from me, no. She wants to learn from the one who taught me. He's smarter, she says. So you are going to have to do...
Which Tasha are we talking about?
Not the one that you all went off with all those long weeks ago, no. I don't know what happened to her. This Tasha is very amenable to our efforts. Well, they're going to die because it makes things a lot easier. Not right away, no. Dumping them out at sea might draw undue attention. I estimate we've only got about an hour before this fog club clears up. We need to be away from here before that happens. Wouldn't want prying eyes to catch sight of us. So for now, I'm going to dump you back with them. I'm going to have a talk with Tasha. And then we're going to head to Grenfell. We'll decide how to dispatch your friends there.
which when he stands up from the table, clears his throat, snaps a finger, and a dragon, Pulse of the Dragon member comes marching up the stairs, grabbing you by your manacles, starts to drag you out of the room. Moments later, you are dumped amongst the rest of your allies. You can see him standing there, two of them on guard. Your things have been mixed in with the supplies over by these crates, assorted amongst them. And Cowlick says,
"Keep an eye on them. Any attempts to escape, well, we may just have to expedite the proceedings."
Before he turns, and you can hear the thud footsteps of as he heads up to the top of the deck.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Oh, good. You're good. You're all right. What do they take you for?
I really just gets to humiliate me.
There's the fake Tasha.
Would I know the cult of dragon?
Um,
Probably not.
Make a history check. I mean, there's rumors and speculation of the cult. They're not really active openly. Any members are very cloak and dagger. To see them in actual regalia and I was going to say memorabilia, actual regalia and cultist clothing, that's unheard of. This is not an organization that openly acts on the surface.
So I wouldn't recognize the regalia.
No,
as
it's nothing.
cult leader?
It's never something you've seen them wearing before.
Okay.
Though, as I said, the members of the group, minus Gurgle, obviously would recognize them as the last time you guys encountered these guys. This is what the cult was wearing.
Oh, all right.
Dragons ring a bell.
Not dragons.
I mean, it looks familiar, but
Does
what are you getting at?
Venom Fang ring a bell?
Wait, you're telling me Tashra's Venom Fang?
Kinda, yeah.
Sorry.
Balin
That was meta laughing.
Yeah, very. Balin just kind of shakes his head, and I'm going to not believe that, as one of them was a very powerful magic user, and the other one was not.
Well,
So now what?
seems like I became a little pet again, potentially. And your guys' are a little more numbered than mine. Is there a guard around us? Probably. Yeah.
There's two.
There's two right in front of us.
Yeah.
I want to look at them. What do they like? What does their emotion or state look like? I know they're wearing masks, so I probably can't tell very well.
Like,
Do I need it?
I heard you.
No, I said make an insight check, but I guess nobody heard me.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. Okay. There we go. Oof.
Hard to say. I mean, they are wearing masks. They are just kind of standing there, keeping an eye on each of you. They appear to be listening to your conversation. But I will say, you also notice that one of them is apparently fairly wounded. There's blood running down the side of one of his face. Evidently, this was the one that caught the face of the psychic blade that had been thrown by Balin.
Yeah, Balin doesn't seem overly concerned of these two, as he's more just checking in with everybody else. Is there anything you can do for
Blinkshot and
Blinkshot,
Saren, yeah, Blinkshot and Saren, they both are just laying next to you. They're both breathing. You can tell they're not dead. They just appear to be unconscious. Whereas Gurgle is just kind of sitting there like, all right, so do we lose? Like, I don't get it. Are we just going to give up?
Hey, I kind of look at Gurgle. You didn't do a whole lot the other day. You picked up some fancy piety along the way. You didn't happen to learn how to wake people up with their, like, heal people, did you?
I can.
I mean, I don't really do all that much praying, but I guess when push comes to shove, I'm better than somebody who can't do it.
I just mean, you could at least get Blinkshaw and Saren. They're unconscious, for God's sakes. I mean,
I can do that.
well, I mean, you can do a lot more than that, and
Okay.
Gurgle can only do that and a couple other small things, I assume.
Okay.
And left and right over here, I'm still speaking in common. Left and right over here, I assume would have killed us if they wanted them to stay down, so healing ourselves up must be okay.
Left and right. It's disrespectful. And I look over at the guards.
They do not seem to be provoked just yet.
How long have y'all been on this boat? It's awful boring out at sea. Nothing.
Make a... God, we'll just say make a persuasion check.
Okay.
See if they even give a damn about what you're saying. We do what we do because we're told to do it. Don't you mind. You'll be dealt with soon enough. Savor that time. Meanwhile, Gurgle is kind of fumbling over with his binds just to try to lay on top of Blinkshaw. You start to hear him mumble in Goblin. His fingers kind of flexing in the ropes that have been tied up. He's like, come on, get up, get up. God, he smells worse than a goblin does.
I think that was his magic words. Booyaga booyaga.
He cannot cast a healing word because a healing word requires a material component, but he can cast Cure Wounds.
Oh.
And he will give Blinkshaw a whopping 6 hit points.
Yay.
That'll do.
I feel like I've seen him cast and cure wounds on himself. That's why I was like, I think you can do this, and that's verbal and somatic.
That'll do, girl. That'll do.
And as Blinkshaw gets up, you just hear,
Hey, Blinkshaw, everything is absolutely fine. Totally don't have to worry about it. We're gonna be okay.
And then in Dwarven, I say, by the way, this wizard is Venom Fang, and we're all going to die, and Phil Dennis is going to be his new pet.
You don't know that.
Yeah, Phil Dennis told us that.
Oh, okay. Then you do know that. How do you know that?
You're such a great role player. You were unconscious, out of character the whole time. Your character was down.
Yep. That is how I was playing it.
You're very method.
Where are we on? Does this look like the hull of our boat as well, or is it significantly different?
there are shades on this boat that suggest that it's not the same. Supplies and stuff is kind of mirrored, like the construction is very similar, but you can tell that you do not appear to be on the same boat. And as you look up through the grating on the floor, you do see that there appear to be those black-robed cultists kind of circling over top. Occasionally, they do look down at you.
Okay.
Occasionally. They appear to be keeping an eye out in general, but they only look down at you on occasion. Apparently, these two down here are trusted with your watch, primarily.
I asked these two, what happened to all the planks that I cut?
Don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Don't you want to repair the ship?
Your ship? No, your ship's staying right where the fuck it is.
No, your ship. Don't you know there's a hole in the bottom?
Make a deception check? He kind of looks at you for a second, and he doesn't seem to believe you, but despite that, he leans over and says, seems like he might be lying, but he's telling the truth. They're going to be pissed.
Hold on one second.
Oh.
I just want to pause real quick. Hold on. Okay. There's things I don't know. I did double check about what has material components. There's nothing I can do. Please go on.
Yeah, if you look at your spells page, it actually has the V, S, and M located on the right side of the name of the spell.
That's
If
what
it
I
has
was
the
looking
M, yeah, thumbs down if it has the M. S you can manage, V you can manage, but the M you can't.
for. I was totally
one says,
illusion a hole.
fine, I'll go tell him. They can handle it a lot better than we can. And the injured one will kind of turn and start to step up the stairs. And the other one is just left guarding you by his lonesome. Don't get no bright ideas. One word, they all come down.
The wizard Calix or Venom Fang, he went back into his office
He went upstairs to talk to Tasha.
upstairs. Okay, so he's on the top.
You don't see him, but that's the last place you saw him.
Okay. I'm gonna just kind of look around and say, you know what makes me feel better?
Tell me it's short enough so I don't have to keep listening to you all.
Why don't you let me sing you a song? It's so quiet out here.
He kind of looks up at the boat, hearing the rigging kind of swaying back and forth in the wind, the waves washing up. I wouldn't call this quiet.
Maybe not quiet, just all the same. Aren't you bored? I can't cast
Not
spells.
fall asleep on you. I mean, you can cast spells. You just
I
can't
know,
cast
I'm
spells that
telling
require
him.
material components.
I'm telling him that I can't cast spells.
Oh, sorry.
I don't have my instrument.
I don't know. All I know is you magic types tend to do it. He certainly got the dwarf up, didn't he?
Well, I'm a bard. I'm not that kind of magic.
That's just goblin love. They can all do that. It's just no one wants a goblin rubbing on them.
Never heard no goblin being able to do that.
You know, material components. How much do you know about magic?
I don't know magic. I just know I'm supposed to watch you.
I'm a bard. I need an instrument to cast spells. So singing wouldn't do it. Come on, it'll be nice.
Make a deception check again.
Okay.
This guy's, he's already seen through one lie. Let's see if he's not gonna, I'm not even gonna roll against that. I'm gonna set my die down when I see that number come up. Better not try any funny business. You start singing, sure, maybe. You do something to me, but The others aren't going to be happy. You think they're going to do something bad to me if I fail? Imagine what they'll do to you for trying to escape.
Not escape, just a little entertainment. And I am going to start singing, and I'm going to use my Mantle of Majesty, which is a bonus. No, that's not it. Enthralling performance. That's what I'm going to use. I perform for at least 1 minute, and I choose up to 5 humanoids within 60 feet who saw/heard the whole thing. I think both. They save against 17 or are charmed. 17 is my spell save.
Okay.
I actually have a song to sing for it if you want.
Are you charming me?
No.
Okay.
You may sing for free as I do this.
No, I'm awkward. Aww. The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. That's all I'll do. That's long enough.
All right.
Bravo.
Yay.
Okay.
Ah,
I'll give you inspiration for that, just because that was compelling.
Yay.
And as he listens to you for a brief period of time, occasionally some of the ones who are walking down from up above will look down. But moments after they look down, you hear Tasha kind of try to them, get back to work. Don't pay no attention to them. That's not your job. They kind of turn and kind of annoyed, make away, but they obey regardless. The only seemingly one listening to you intently is this individual who is standing over there. And by the time you were done, he's just like, all right, you got a pretty voice, I'll give you that.
Can I tell if he's charmed? Or is that
It's
not
not,
something?
it's not a magical effect, it's not something you're concentrating on, but
Okay.
I mean, you'll have to test the waters on.
Okay. Well, that was nice. Very refreshing.
speaking of my refreshing, my throat is really parched.
I would give you my water skin, but I'm a little tied up at the moment. You know, why don't you come over here and untie me so I can give him some water? Just real quick.
I couldn't do that.
Oh, just to give him some water. Like I said, I don't have my instrument.
If I untie you, it's bad news for me.
I'm
But he'll
fine.
start to fumble around the boxes where all your things are, seemingly searching for something until he pulls out a water skin, and we'll move it over, and just kind of say, "Open your mouth, wolf."
Can I when he opens the box, can I look in and see if all of our like magic items and stuff are in there? They left them in the room with us.
Some of the items themselves, it seems like the larger things have just been left outside. Like they didn't just tuck your swords away in the boxes. The coins they seem to have stashed away so they're easy to move. The rest of your stuff is just going to sit around it on top of it.
Down here or upstairs?
Down here.
Okay.
Fair enough. You really think they're gonna kill all of us?
And are our hands bound?
No, I'm talking to the guy.
Oh.
But
Yes,
yeah, our
everybody's
hands are
bound. I don't know. Carlos says everybody's to die except for the gnome. Everyone's going to die except for the gnome. That's the orders. And after he just kind of pours the water down, kind of keeping his head away from you, Blinkshaw doesn't really want to get a whiff. He turns and steps around.
Can't really blame him.
What about this one? She gonna wake up. I'm gonna have to deal with her quite like.
No,
Can
I
I
can't
wake
cast
her
any
up?
spells.
Or are you gonna be? Is it gonna be a problem if I wake her up?
He kind of gives a scathing look at you and nudges her face with his foot. Her head just kind of rolls over and a soft groan kind of issues out from her throat.
She'll be easier to deal with awake.
I think she'd be easier to deal with asleep, honestly.
It's 3 days till we get to the island. You don't think it matters. But if she starts talking, some of you are going to go back to sleep.
Would I be able to slip my or attempt to slip my bindings stealthily while this is going on? He's distracted with all that.
You can attempt to slip your binds. If you would like to heal her, he doesn't seem to be opposed. He just kind of walks away and tosses the water skin back into the boxes.
Cool. I mass cure wounds when he turns around.
Okay. Let me double check Master Wounds.
It is VS, and I am a warcaster, so I don't give a shit about S.
I have Warcaster too. That means you can do with free hands.
Yeah,
or with stuff in both hands.
You can basically ignore Semitic compatibles with Warcaster.
Okay. I have Warcaster as well then.
Part of the reason the next campaign people aren't getting starting feats.
Ah.
Because that little experiment I didn't really like the results of. But that's fine. Alright, but you can mask your wounds.
It's a fat one.
Nice.
So we all get 28, right?
28, and I get an extra 7.
What's that roll, by the way? Like, is it sleight of hand?
To slip your binds would be an acrobatics check. Because you would literally just be trying to wriggle out of your binds. But this would be a really good time to implement one of the new rules I've been working on too. Give me one hot second to grab it from. Did I already put it in game changes? I didn't put it in game changes already. I have not updated this. That's disappointing. So you can make me an acrobatic check. Go ahead and make me an acrobatic check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage, okay.
Oof.
Oh god. You try to wriggle free of your binds. You don't cause any immediate. Actually, no. Within one, you start to do it, and you're like, and you kind of fall over. And he says, "Oh wait, that's what you're doing there. Don't be stupid."
I'm not. I'm just gonna get seasick all over the place in a minute.
If you do, I'm not claiming a dub.
As this is all happening, I'm gonna keep talking. I really don't want to die. That scares me, really.
I don't really have a lot of say in that. I'm sorry.
I mean, do you think they'd let me stay if I entertained you all? Performed? I'm pretty good.
I mean, that's something you'd have to take up with the others. I mean, Tasha and Calix have full say on that.
Silence. Okay. Well, I can't tell, so.
Alright, so you're gonna start casting silence as ritual.
Yep. If he comes over and like bothers me and tries to kick me out, well, we'll see what I do, I guess.
There it is.
Can I cast silence as a ritual?
I mean, you can start casting silence as a ritual. You can, I say, as you start doing it, that's fine. But we'll see. We'll see if it gets there. Yep, you will be sitting here muttering to yourself for 10 minutes, incomprehensibly.
No, I was asking if Leo was asking. Like, is that what you're asking? Can I do that?
I was asking if it's possible. That was all. There's a lot of limitations with me without me having my spell book, and I was just wondering if that's similar to you.
I'm assuming I just can't cast anything that has a material component because I don't have a focus right now.
That you cannot circumvent.
And so, and I ignore the somatic as far as Warcaster goes. So anything with a verbal, I can cast, but obviously it's out loud, so they can hear me.
Yeah. But he doesn't seem to be paying attention to you, and you're mumbling at the very least. Seems more distracted by Arena.
How much sleep do you get on this boat? It seems hard to sleep. Yeah. On the other boat, it was real hard to fall asleep.
We've been at sea for months. You get used to it.
Yeah. I've never really been on a boat before. It's kind of a little bit exciting, but mostly just boring.
At this point, you all hear a massive splash. The sound of something gigantic, plunging overboard and into the water.
What was that?
Can I look out one of the
Imagine that's one
windows?
of them checking. All the portholes on this side have been closed.
Oh.
Hmm.
I imagine that's one of them checking out, see if there's actually a hole in the bottom of the boat. You best hope there is, or they're going to be upset.
Hmm.
Uh,
There was one thing I wanted to see if it was on my body, and I'll ask you out loud in case it's something they would picked up. It was 50 gold pieces worth of chalk.
they wouldn't have bothered with that.
Okay.
Even 50 gold pieces of chalk, even though it's 50 gold pieces worth, it's still just a bunch of chalk.
Well, it's kind of magical, but I don't know what it looks
It's a
different.
material. It's a spell component. It's just chalk.
All right.
Accessing it would be difficult with your hands bound, but it is still just chalk.
Yeah. No, I have. It's a thing.
What do I see in the supplies behind him? Are there any like big items like 2x4s or something like that?
All the barrels over there, it seems to be many of the same supplies you all had in your vessel. Planks, what looks like maybe a small bucket of tar that will be used to patch holes and other issues. Your items are set about, much as you would expect. Any loose weaponry, coins, have been tucked away in boxes so that they can be easily moved. But other than that, the barrels behind you seem to be, as far as you can understand, would probably be where the water is stored and the food.
Okay.
Is there a large amount of boxes, or just enough for our stuff?
There's not really much more than that, and the supplies they already had.
Okay.
How long has the other guy been gone?
He's been gone at this point, the better part of a minute.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, I
just
did
long
sing
enough.
for a minute.
Yeah, literally just long enough for you to sing, and the splash of water occurred moments after he helped you. You know, he gave Blinkshot some water, so that too has been less than a minute. After another 2 minutes or so,
Wait. I was
Blinkshot.
gonna do something.
Okay.
I want to say, I want to like kind of shift around uncomfortably. Sitting like this hurts. Can I have a chair?
I really shouldn't.
Aw. You don't think I'll do anything with a chair, do you?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion.
Now he kind of looks behind him over towards the stairs for a second. There's somebody else watching you. I'm gonna get in trouble if I'm. Just be quiet. Just be quiet. He kind of takes off. He runs over towards the stairs and then disappears beyond the other side.
Oh gosh. What are we doing?
Is the door open?
You don't see a door
Oh.
because you can't see anything over here. It's wall. He ran up a flight of stairs and then disappeared on the other side.
Yeah, wasn't there a door up here?
No.
Balin, can you stand up and get to him? I
Well,
can
now
silence
that,
this whole area.
Oh yeah, and Saren is awake. She's just
Okay.
kind of grumbling. Okay, so what did I miss?
I can't cast anything with somatic components, right?
It would be in this situation, and I say no because you don't really have the flexibility to do it.
With a cantrip, I wasn't sure, but okay. Yeah, I will try to get to my feet, wriggle free.
They didn't expect a Gurgle to be a caster. That's why his hands weren't bound, just his wrist.
But my
That's why he got away with casting Cure Wounds.
Oh, so he can go over there and do stuff.
I mean, he's still got his arms tied behind his back, but his hands are technically maneuverable.
And Chris, what did you ask me to do? Get up and what?
I said, can we take this guy out and then take the rest of them out? I can silence the area so we can get a jump on him.
Yeah, I'll again try to slip my binds while this guy's out of the room, so I don't have to be as sneaky about it.
Make an acrobatics check.
Normal or disadvantage?
It's still a disadvantage.
There we go.
Right. 17 though, with him being gone and you having to be much less careful about how you maneuver your body and contort it, you can start to wriggle your way out of your binds and slip them without too much further fanfare.
Okay.
Though moments after you kind of reset yourself after doing this, you see him coming back down the stairs, carrying what appears to be a plain wooden chair that Feldenus, you think was the one you were sitting in not moments ago. And he just kind of carries it over and sets it down in front of Reyna. All right, just there's your chair. Just don't tell
In
him where you got it.
in
Okay.
dwarven
Disregard.
I won't.
in dwarven, Balin
I'll
will
kind of
just kind of
stand
say,
up if I can.
whenever you're ready.
I'll kind of stand up if I can and try to sit on the chair.
All right, it's a little awkward, but man,
Yeah.
you can stand up and you can just sit in the chair.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure, yeah, just he backs over and towards the corner. Don't mention.
Guys, I have a massive, massive headache. Can we just all be quiet for 10 minutes? Would that be okay with you? I
Of
asked the guard.
course. Oh, you're asking
And I
me
asked the
for-
guard too.
Yeah.
I encourage it.
Thank you. And then after about 5
Well,
seconds of that,
Well, you've still been casting silence.
yeah, no. I will stop
Yeah.
ritual after about 5 seconds of silence down here. I actually cast silence at level 3.
Yeah. So that being said, I was going to say before he kicks in silence behind my back, I was going to try and summon a Shadow Blade.
Okay, so casting a spell isn't immediately. They're going to read us that immediately. That's going to be cause for alarm.
Oh,
So-
I can't even. It's not even like I could do it quietly like he did with a ritual.
No, you cannot just murmur a spell under your breath to do it. He's like less than 15 feet. He's 20 feet away watching you all. You're not going to be able to just murmur it. The reason he wasn't paying attention to him murmuring is because it was literally just gibberish, and as he listened to it for like 30 seconds, nothing happened.
And can I cast with I can't cast verbal component spells in silence, right?
No.
I don't know what they're doing, do I? I don't know what they're trying to do. I did hear Blinkshaw say the word silent, like be quiet for a minute.
Well, we discussed this like when he was out of the room. It would have been.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So
all right.
you know that's my plan, and you hear me ask him to be quiet, and then the quiet starts, but you can still hear the creaking at least for now, so you know it hasn't started. But after 5 seconds, the silence is going to kick in.
I wanted to say, oh no, my lyre! Go pick it up. I don't want it on the floor. And see if he turns around.
You scream that out. He kind of just.
I don't
gives
scream.
you
I
an
just
odd-
kind of say it.
He kind of gives an odd look, and he just like kind of looks left to right, like he's checking to see what the hell's going on. If he's
My
maybe
lyre.
near a liar.
Yeah.
At which point, I believe, Balin, you were going to attempt to cast Shadow Blade, and Blinkshaw, you were going to attempt to cast Silence.
Depending on the timing, I might just rush him and try and grapple with him. So I don't want to. I thought I could do it more surreptitiously.
Casting a spell is not something that you can do subtly. There's a reason. There's a whole thing for doing it subtly.
And are Gurgle's Bind something I can, with my hands free, like easily get undo with an action or a bonus action or anything?
Easily, no. Yeah, obviously, I mean, it would basically be like you. I mean, currently your hands are not bound, so you could just do it as an action. You could start to untie it easily enough. But that would also run the risk of being discovered if you were doing it, while you're still trying to remain incognito.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, he's also the other most stealthiest one of us, so I figure if I can get him loose, he can get Blinkshaw loose. So I'll start doing that sneakily, and then when the silence kicks in, I'll
make a sleight of hand check.
See what he can do.
All right.
Nice.
you can start working at Gurgle's binds as that is going on. The Gurgle is no longer bound, and 2 of you are currently not trapped in this.
Hopefully he gets that he should get Blinkshaw loose going down the line.
If he starts to, I just shake my hand or shake my head.
All right, so he's like,
Oh, I get it. Butterflies have to fly free. But the butterflies, Blinkshaw.
I don't hear anything.
Because you cast silence.
because you're going to cast silence. Okay. As you start casting silence, the moment that the spell goes, the moment that you start casting, is like, what do you think you're doing? Seemingly just giving just a bit of pause, considering that he is currently charmed by Reyna. But the second that everything goes quiet, everything is dead silent, his eyes go wide, and I want the group to roll me initiative.
There we go. Yay! I was useful.
Do we have a token to click on, or doesn't count anymore? Oh, there it is. I have to go right more. Except there's a big grid in the way now.
Nothing in the way.
There
Just
you
click
go.
your
I got
token.
it. I got it.
The way I cast it, by the way.
While Gurgle is absent, by the way, I'm not going to control Gurgle. I'm going to set Gurgle to where his sheet can be accessed by everybody. You guys will be controlling Gurgle yourselves.
Who wants to take up Gurgle?
He will basically be the Jaeger that the 4 of you can pilot independently or together as you so see fit.
And I'll form the lion's head.
Honestly, it's probably going to be Keith. Not gonna lie.
Did anybody else know that Voltron wasn't just a lion?
Yes, it was what they're all different things, but
No. Well,
Just
there was a second season of Voltron where there was like 100 different like cars and stuff that formed a Voltron. I didn't know that until the other day. I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Voltron's always been the 5 lions." Oh, there was a second Voltron. What the fuck? Anyways, so yeah, go ahead and roll initiative for Gurgle.
Alrighty, hold on. So
I've been laughing at that since like the midway through Strahd, by the way. That has always been what his character name has been since he learned the word Goppo.
Well, he sucks because he just crit failed, isn't it? But okay.
But
now I guess that could work out with
me
me working at the top and bottom of the order.
Okay, so in descending order.
And he should be full up because he got that cure wounds, right?
Yeah. Actually, I don't think he's been in combat since he was in a fight, so he's fine. He's only missing 1 spell because he cast Cure Wounds. But,
okay.
Top of the order, Balin.
Yeah, please.
You're currently kind of kneeling on the floor.
What's that?
You're currently kneeling on the floor, so for all intents and purposes, you are prone. Because you guys have been laying and basically sitting on the floor because you haven't been standing up waiting for this time.
Okay, I can stand and dash on my bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to 10, 15, 20. I'm going to attempt to grapple him.
Okay.
Are there stairs on this side or only on the other side?
There are no stairs on that side.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to try and move him into the corner if I get the grapple off.
I did not know that you were so good at athletics. Let's see if he can not beat a 17. He cannot beat a 17. He does not beat a 17.
Sweet.
So you rush up and you grab hold of him.
Yeah, I like to shove him into the corner and hold him there. Because
Okay.
you can move. I can use the rest of my movement to, yeah.
Well, you can move them at half your speed. How much speed do you have left?
I had 10, 15, 20. I have 10 feet. So, yeah.
Okay, you can push him back. Just the 1.
Yeah, so I can go there. Okay.
All right.
That's it.
So Dennis.
Can I see down? Like, is that thing open or are weapons visible?
I mean, some of them are laying about the floor. Like I said, they didn't put them in the boxes.
I just wanted to make sure I had reach on it. I mean, can I pick something up with my free hand as a interact with object now that I'm over here?
Yes, you can pick up a dagger or something.
Okay.
I don't actually know what's here, but the reason I didn't put them in the boxes so you wouldn't have to go searching through it for your specific stuff.
That's fair. Like, if you say a dagger is the first thing I visibly see, I'm not going to go So I'll grab a dagger as I hold him.
Okay,
That's my
Dennis.
I'll let Arena go first. We're on the same tack.
Oh yeah, we are.
The initiative order has determined that you are first, Dennis. That's how we've rolled this in the past.
All right.
Whatever it determines on the initiative order is the turn that you guys act in.
I'm just gonna get up and help Keith, help Balin. Don't really know.
How are you going to help him with your hands bound behind your
That's what I
back?
was thinking. I'm just gonna sit here then.
You're just going to sit and watch this all unfold. I'm not going to die, guys. You guys do this to rescue them.
I'm kind of useless. I can't do anything.
I'm gonna try to wriggle free out of my binds.
Make an acrobatics check at disadvantage.
Acrobatics at disadvantage.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You managed to wriggle free of your binds regardless as your action.
Okay. What is changing my disguise an action? Is that, or is it a bonus action or what?
It's an action.
It's an action. Do I need to talk to do it?
No.
No. Okay. So I'll do that next turn. And I will stand up from the chair. Does that mean I wasn't prone if I was on the chair? Because it won't take as much.
You were
movement to
sitting on
stand
the
up?
chair. You were not prone.
Okay. So I'm gonna stand up, and I'm gonna, I guess, go over this way, so I'm not as visible from those stairs. And
Okay.
I guess, yeah, it's my turn. Wait,
One
can
shot.
I I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, and grab my lyre?
Okay.
Okay, that's one.
One shot.
See where Hugh is?
It's over by the boxes.
Okay. Let's see. 5, 10, 15 as far as I can get. Can I get Hugh from here?
Not from there now.
Okay. Then I'm going to sit on the seat that Arena was on, pretending that I am still bound and a prisoner. If anybody looks down in the grill.
Okay.
I'm sure the fact that two of you aren't missing won't immediately send up any red flags.
Details.
All right. On the occultist's turn, he, in his kind of awkward situation, is going to attempt to pull, or he's not going to attempt, he's going to pull out the scimitar that he has, and he will start to swing wildly at you, screaming clearly at the top of his lungs, but nothing comes out. It is quiet as the grave. And with his two swings, he doesn't actually manage to hit your armor class, despite the fact that you're holding up against the wall, but that is just how things go. Gurgle.
Dexterity's a thing. Okay. Yeah, my mage armor's still up, isn't it?
Yeah,
sorry,
I've been
I have
working
two
with something
sheets
with my
of-
Wednesday GM, and you're gonna hate how that turns out for dexterity.
Okay, so Gurgle is going to, and sorry, I'm remembering how to play a fighter as I do this.
He's a cleric.
Yeah.
He's a fighter.
He's gonna step up here, and so he only gets attacks if he takes the attack action. He'll use his action to get Blink Shell free,
Okay.
and then continue moving. 2, 3. Can he pick up a weapon?
If you would like to pick up a weapon.
He will pick up any old weapon he can get his hands on.
My rapier's sitting there, probably. 'Cause I have
I mean, my books.
I mean,
It's
whatever.
up to Lake, but yeah. And then he will action surge and take some attacks if he can.
Okay.
He is a fighter.
I was just suggesting you should probably just take whatever's on your sheet, because it's on the sheet that they can make an attack with. So you
Yeah,
don't have to
I was-
set something up for it.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep it fair for this. He's fighter 7, so it's 2 attacks. I'll mark off his action surge, whatever the hell it is. And I'll just roll it myself. Roll 1d20 plus. Is it a +1 rapier or just a regular rapier? Oh no, you said use what's on our sheet. Never mind. He'll use the +1 short sword.
And that hits.
I am Balin's helping, so he gets sneak attack. Boy, God, Ian's sheet fucking is organized terribly. Roll
see.
3d6.
Okay.
And
The
then
first
he'll go,
stab is a serious stab, but he's not dead.
and then he will use his other action to also grapple.
An attack.
Make
A grapple is an attack action.
Okay.
it's one of your attacks. He will kick Gurgle in the face as he attempts to grab him. He manages to avoid that. Yeah,
Okay.
he manages that just enough. All right.
I keep going.
At the end of the round, I'm going to roll a dexterity check to see if the guards up top notice that prisoners have escaped.
Dexterity?
Sorry, perception check. Well, they rolled a 3, so they do not see. Nobody is real. I was going to roll a disadvantage, but when the first one's a 3, I don't think they're going to notice.
I told you sitting on the chair was useful.
Yeah, the silence cone is emitting up above, but evidently no one has noticed that section it's super quiet. So, Balin, it comes back around to you.
Does what's her name get to go as well?
I did not roll for Saren, no.
No worries.
Because it's just more people that I have to use in this freaking combat.
Yep.
She would have gone after you. I mean, Tyrion would have just... Saren's just going to pretend to be lying here so that she's not another thing that looks out of place if somebody were to be looking down.
If I may interact with my surroundings, I'm going to try and kick the chest of our shit open behind me so that they can pick up their weapons that fall on the floor, and then
I said this like 3 times. The weapons are just laying about. The weapons were not put inside the chest.
Okay, I'm going to start kicking stuff that doesn't belong to me backwards so they can grab, if I can kick Hugh to Blink Show, I will. If I can kick the staff to, Phil Dennis, it's because it's all on a random pile. Balin knows what these things look like.
Okay. So you just haphazardly try and knock stuff around and behind you to see if somebody can get lucky and grab something useful.
Yeah. If I see Hugh, I'll kick it towards Blake Shaw, and then I'll stab this guy.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that first one will miraculously miss. Yeah, you go to jab it into him. You don't have advantage because of the grapple. You go to jab it into him, and that dagger plants itself firmly inside the wall behind him as he dodges it. He slides his head out of the way.
Out of curiosity, do you have advantage because of him being restrained, or no?
He's not restrained. He's just grappled.
Oh, grappled. Oh, my bad.
It just makes their movement 0.
Those are 2 different conditions.
And yeah, I only have 1 weapon in my hand, or not even now. So...
Well, yeah, you kind of have him with the other, so dual wielding doesn't work.
And can anyone above see us from here? Like,
not
is keeping in the corner a good thing?
Well, looking up, I mean, you can see where the lights are here. Actually, I guess with the silence zone, you can't see so well. But these small little white squares represent that's where the caging is from above. If somebody were to be looking down from, say, the front mast at an angle, they might be able to catch out your feet, but they wouldn't get the entire view of what's going on there. They wouldn't see that, you've got somebody pinned up against a wall, you don't think.
Okay, so this is probably the best place to keep him.
Regardless, I mean, they would see that you guys are free, so presumably that would kind of spoil the illusion right away.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm just going to step forward a little bit to give someone else access to this guy. I can't swing again because I don't have a second weapon, and I use my interact with an object to get stuff towards everybody else.
Okay. Arena.
Okay. For my action, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion because it doesn't contain verbal components, and I have my lyre back. Although, can I cast it with my lyre if the lyre doesn't make any sound?
That is a very interesting concept because bards, as their nature...
It needs material components, so I would have to use my lyre.
That's a tough one. That's a real tough one.
Although,
I think
how big
is what?
A 5-foot cube. Okay, never mind. I won't do that.
Yeah, you could not make it appear as all of you are just standing where you were moments ago.
Yeah,
you could
do
one person maybe.
Okay. Instead,
you could a bigger illusion.
I'm gonna grab my rapier. And I'm gonna run over to Phil Dennis and free him with my action. Is grabbing my rapier a item? Interact with?
Yes.
Okay, so I have that. I'm gonna free fill Dennis, and then
You really
am I
should have
able
just called
to
that an item action. Like you got action,
an
bonus
action?
action, reaction. Why not just call that
Yeah.
an item action?
Yeah. Um. And can I use my bonus action to free blink shot, or is that an action?
It's your action to free.
Okay.
Free.
Okay, so I'll free fill Dennis, and
Are you free? What you?
Yeah,
no.
Gurgle freed
I
him.
think you're.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gurgle freed him.
Gurgle used his
No,
action.
you told Gurgle not to.
Yeah, I
No,
thought-
No,
yeah,
I mean when I was playing Gurgle, he used his action
Oh,
to
okay.
free him. Action
That's
surge.
why you action surge. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will free fill Dennis, and that's my turn.
Okay. Tell Dennis.
I'm free.
Also, it randomly switched your order when I added Sarah to the
Yeah.
group, so I hope you guys are appreciative of that.
That was a little weird.
Hmm.
So you didn't need to like unlock anything. You're just unbound. That's it.
You're just tied with ropes.
Oh, I thought it was
Like they had your forearms and your hands tied together, so all you could really do is wriggle your fingers.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Haha.
I can untie both with my action.
Yes, you can just untie him. It's just one long rope if you have tied around him.
Okay.
Alright. Shit, I can't say anything.
Actually, you can't say anything, Blinkshaw.
What can I say except
Crap. Verbal too. Alright,
This is the episode where my players go through their spell list wondering what spells are verbal.
hello?
See, I did
The
that
shorter
before the
answer is
session.
like 99% of them.
Jeez.
Verbal's the most common component.
Ah! Sorry. I want to go over here and grab me stuff. My staff.
If you'd like to use your action, you can just go ahead and use an action to gather up all of your equipment.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. You can gather up everything that was taken from you. You may re-add that or subtract where you said you don't have it from your sheet or whatever you did. And you can do that as your action. Okay.
And then over here.
Blink off.
Pick up Hugh somewhere on my trip over to this guy,
Okay.
and then I kill him.
Swing. That will hit, and that will stab deep into his chest, and he will go slack up against the wall.
And then I start gathering all my shit and putting on my armor.
All right. Well, we're not out of initiative just yet, because you guys
Yep.
are still in a hectic situation.
Mhm.
So you've used your action. You can gather up Hugh, but you've used your action already.
I will move over here because my
Also,
shit's over
I
there.
wish I had more intense sea battle music, because this is just so calm and relaxing, not like hectic and stormy. But it's not raining, so I don't have anything for this. I apologize.
Well, it's also with silence up. The eerie silence is kind of working. No clatter, no
With
screams.
eerie silence, it should be more like just eerie, desolate, and quiet.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's better or worse. Anyways, just gonna move that to the top. Ready? All right, that's Blinkshaw's action. Saren, seeing that everybody else is getting up, Sarah will start to work her way against her vines. She is not gonna manage to get out of them though, even with that. At initiative 6, he's dead, so he doesn't get to do anything. We come to Gurgle.
I guess he'll start gathering all of his stuff up. And
He never lost
We're
anything
also-
from his sheet,
it-
so
yeah.
he just needs to gather.
yeah, he didn't take anything off his sheet. But if I'm also role playing Gurgle, he'll probably take some other people's stuff too.
Make a sleight of hand check to see if he can wiggle some coin from the main box that would probably not have belonged to him. Oh yeah, he just takes he's like getting my gold, but nobody can hear him, and like nobody can hear that he's rummaging through way too much gold. So also he slips another extra 50 gold pieces into his pocket.
Apparently,
Somebody's gonna have to take the hit on that, by the way.
I'll take the hit because it was my idea. So it's
I've
only
got
fair.
46, so I'll take like.
So
I have
no,
over
yeah.
1,900.
Actually,
it'll
don't
come
have to do
from
it now. Okay, do it from which I was gonna say, you know what? You can just decide later. Like this is the total amount, and I realized, oh right, I didn't do that. I just said take it off your sheet. So sure, Blinkjaw will take the hit because odds are it was probably his gold anyway.
Okay.
Okay, so that's
yeah.
Gurgle's action to pilfer some gold from the chest and recover his equipment.
Yep. And then mine will be to do the same if we're still on initiative.
Okay. And yours will be to do. Actually, hold on. Yep, yours will be to do the same.
I assume
Alright.
someone has grabbed the diamond dust and stuff because I'm not over there. Because I also lost 3 Greater Healing Potions and some diamond dust, but I'm not over there to grab
Probably
it.
diamond does.
I'm just putting everything off that we lost. So
Okay.
like that we individually lost. So I mean, you'd have to come over and grab stuff that was on your sheet because I don't know what was there.
Okay.
All right. Is that it for your turn, Balin? As you gather up your things.
Yeah, I think that's going to be it. I can, when I'm done, I will kind of flatten up against the wall and try to be hidden from anybody that comes in if it comes to that. But that's all I can do.
All right. At the start of your turn, Arena, make me a perception check.
Okay. Not my strong point. Oh, not bad.
As all of this is going on, the silence is kind of deafening in one regard. It's something that makes you kind of catches you off guard. Like you're not as aware as you think. And as you half glance up, you realize Calix is standing on the grate of railing right here, just looking down at you all with a very unhappy look on his face.
I smile
Hold on
at
one
him.
second, guys. I'll be right back.
I smile at him. If I go over here and use my rapier to cut the ropes instead of untie them, can I make that a bonus action instead
A
of an
rapier
action?
cannot cut.
Oh, it can't. That's right.
It is a very sharpened pole.
I don't have anything else that can cut, do I? Nope.
I can do
All
it.
right, well, give me a second because as you all are dealing with this, I'm rolling initiative for him, and then after he rolls initiative, the one time rolling a crit is literally the worst thing he could do.
In that case,
Figures.
I am gonna
Even when I'm winning an initiative, I'm losing.
I'm gonna assume that that somebody else is gonna freeze Aaron. I'm gonna disguise myself as Calix, and I'm gonna run up the stairs.
He is literally watching you do this.
I know. It doesn't matter if he sees me.
All right.
Okay.
So Arena takes on the appearance
5, 10,
of Calix.
15, 20. Does this go up the stairs, like up to the deck? Or
You
does
can
this
see
go up
that
the
it leads
deck?
up to cots.
Oh, okay. Would I know that it leads up to cots instead of the deck?
This ship has the same layout as your ship
Okay,
did.
so I started here, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm gonna I already used my action. I don't have a bonus action dash or anything. Yeah. Yep. That's my turn.
Okay.
Hey guys, sorry about that.
Fair
My girlfriend just got home. My dog got attacked at the dog park, but
Oh
he's
my
fine.
gosh. Okay.
Yeah,
Not
he's
that
okay.
bullshit.
He had a gash on his nose. I wanted to make sure he was okay, and I kind of dropped everything and ran out of the room.
Nope, that's fine. All right, Arena transforms into Calix and runs over to where she did, but that was her turn. Holderness.
I'll use the dagger I have.
As you should have. Like, I don't fault you for that. I've
Yeah.
had people go quiet in my games for less.
I got a lone dagger from starting gear.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cut her out of her bindings.
Okay. Like, you can do that and Saren will be freed.
And
That's Holderness' action.
That's it.
So, what's
Okay.
his name? Standing at the railing watching us do all this?
Calix was standing up in the grating above, and he is clearly aware that you all have gotten free.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Evidently, something happened that caused him to be aware that there was no sound on the ship. Or at the very least, sound where the section of the ship was. But nobody noticed that, because nobody was really paying attention. And the person who could have noticed it was busy grappling and stabbing and dragging cultists in the face. But that's fine. Blinkshaw.
One action to put on plate armor, right?
They didn't take it away from you, did they?
Oh, of course they
They
did.
They did not bother stripping your armor off. That would have been an ordeal.
Oh, I assumed they did because it was magic. In that case, how long does
Well, they
it take?
planned on killing you, so presumably they were just going to kill you and then take it in where you weren't going to be
That's
an
true.
opportunity to fight.
I'm gonna take all of my shit.
Okay. You may take all of your shit. Nothing was stashed away, so even the holy symbol of Ravencline, the very magical, powerful stuff, is just here with the rest. They did not bother to separate any of it.
Am I able to get all of my coin, or
It's an action. You are scooping a lot of stuff up.
yeah, I will scoop it all.
I can't
Because
tell him to
what
grab
people
my
can do in
stuff,
6 seconds.
but I did run up the stairs. So would he have noticed that I ran up the stairs and I'm not getting the rest of my stuff?
I mean, yes, but I wouldn't say that he would have any idea. It's like, oh, she's going upstairs. I should get her stuff too.
Oh, yeah,
And
okay.
he can get his stuff as an action, not
All
everybody's.
right, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, so that will be Blinkshot's turn, I believe. Unless he has anything else he's going to try and do, we'll move on to Saren, who will
but we
kind of
keep-
pick. Yeah, he'll pick himself up, or sorry, she'll pick herself up and do 1, 2, 3, move around Phil Dennis, and as a Blinkshot, you're going to move. She'll move to where you are and start gathering up her things as well, grabbing her pistol, her holster, her short sword, so on and so forth. Gurgle.
Oh, I'm Gurgle.
Well, you're all a Gurgle. Somebody
yeah.
asked.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Anyone else have an
There's
idea for
something,
Gurgle
yeah,
here?
that's something that's happened in my Monday group where it's like all 4 of them were controlling one character, and their turn would come up, and they would all go silent. I'm like, man, it takes more work for 4 people to control one character than it does for 1 person.
Did Blinkshot just go up the steps?
Yeah, is the grate something that a rock could fit through?
I mean, the grading is not super large, but I mean, a rock could fit through it, maybe, sure.
Gurgle slings a rock at the smiling motherfucker.
I didn't say he was smiling, instead he looked very unhappy.
Oh, well then the frowning
I smiled at
motherfucker.
him.
Oh,
Not as unhappy as he's gonna be.
Okay,
I'll
make
press
a...
make
a-
I gotta find it. Hold on. Webcams. Where's his sling?
This is a standard slingshot.
Ian, why don't you have this on here? Is it the same thing as a short bow, or is it 1d4?
Did Gurgle even take an opportunity to gather stuff up yet?
I think,
yeah,
yeah,
that was-
grab
that was-
all that extra gold.
because he grabbed my gold
Yeah.
with it.
He robbed Blinkshot, remember?
Okay.
Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna put the sling on his sheet because...
There you go.
Yeah, sling is a D4.
Okay.
Holy
I just
crap! That thing hit
You
hard.
did? Okay.
17 does not hit, so it
Oh.
flies up.
Wait,
kind of
wait,
rears
wait.
its head to
Hold
the
on.
side, and it misses.
As Ian would say, then I'm going to spend the superiority die for a precision attack.
Nope, you can't do it unless you do it before we know the result.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, once you know, then that's the limit of when you can do
Gotcha.
that. Which with a 17, typically a 17 is something that he tests the first roll on, and he hasn't fought this guy yet, so he wouldn't know. Already. So Gurgle will fling a rock. That was his first rock. He gets 2 attacks.
Go ahead, Chris. You got this. I'll
right.
stop playing him.
I don't think he has disadvantage,
He doesn't have disadvantage.
Holy crap!
and that is a crit. So I need to add another D4.
Holy crap!
Why is it a D4 plus a D6?
I don't know. I'm just finding his buttons.
Sharpshooter? No. I don't know what the hell that is.
Oh
you
yeah,
can do a
rock
sharpshooter roll.
sharpshooter.
It's a D4. It's
Well,
the
plus
damage.
10.
It's a D4 plus 4 plus 10. Like the damage is already there.
Yeah.
The 6 is I'm guessing sneak attack, which wouldn't.
Oh, that explains it.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So a rock will pelt Calix right in the face.
For 20 because it didn't roll the. He's on disadvantage for some reason,
Um,
so I rolled an extra D4
make it a trip attack.
Why would you roll an extra D4?
because it crit. It was a 20.
Oh, it was
Oh,
a 20.
wow.
Okay, that's where the confusion was coming from. Okay. All right. So that rock pelts him absolutely in the face, and he looks very upset. But none of you can hear what he's saying because currently
Another
you
D6.
are-
Because
he doesn't get the D6. It's not a sneak attack
Okay.
because there's nobody up there to give him sneak attack.
Good point. Okay.
All right, that's Gurgle's turn. On his turn, he looks like he is shouting and calling out, but as far as you can all can tell, nothing seems to actually be happening. but all of you are inside of a zone of silence, so that's not a surprise.
He's
I'm now
inside
going to
us.
roll initiative.
He's inside the zone as well, isn't he?
Where did you cast the zone of silence? Just from our reference too, because it is a 20-foot radius, but this the middle section of the ship.
Right where it is.
So right about
That
there.
does not tell me where it is
Wait, no.
vertically. If you cast it at the bottom, then it only extends up to the top, the middle level of the ship. If it cast at the top, then it would extend beyond the ship. Then I have to retcon because they would have realized that this happened the second that you cast silence.
Yeah, no,
I thought you were trying to avoid casting it on the level above, so they wouldn't notice that things got quiet down here.
Correct. I just know that
Okay.
you had said that there's a spot that's quiet up top because I just couldn't avoid it.
Yeah.
And so wasn't sure if he was in the spot.
The bottom level of the cages, like him landing and stepping on it, haven't been making noise.
Gotcha. So he's not making.
That's what was fun. Yeah, him stepping on it, actually him technically landing on it, is why nobody heard anything, because, and you guys did not hear that a dragon had landed on the middle of the ship and was transforming back. Let me just go ahead and roll initiative for the rest of the crew here. La di 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 da. And you need to roll initiative. Luckily, since you guys have not got a chance to heal, they didn't get a chance to heal either, so everybody's still kind of rough. And in descending order after Venomfang, who is just calling out, he leers down, and while he cannot technically... what is he going to do in this situation? Because this is just annoying for everyone involved. God, all the things that I give him to do, and I just every time I look at it, I'm like, I can't think of anything that he would do in this. He is going to take a trick out of Hurley's book.
Oh no. What did I do?
And as he does, he
Jump through a
casts
window.
sleep. And he casts sleep through the grate down into the bottom here.
Oof.
So looking at everyone's hit points, Saren falls asleep. She just, in the middle of having things up, she just kind of, wait, no, she's a half elf. She can't fall asleep. Gurgle, or not Gurgle, Wilderness, you fall asleep.
The other short one.
You are the only one who can be affected by this spell right now. And you're just going to fall unconscious immediately.
Doesn't surprise me.
And he kind of turns and stomps off towards another section of the ship, clearly aggravated. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Balin.
All right. Blingshot went up those steps, right? Or are you just standing at the landing?
You saw him go towards the stairs. You didn't see what you didn't hear or see where he went after that.
Okay, I'll go here and Wakefield Dennis up at least.
Okay, you'll use your action to Wakefield him up.
And then drop back. And can I hide behind one of the boats?
If that's what you'd like them to do.
Yes. I'm going to see what they're doing and follow that lead.
Okay.
So, I don't have disadvantage. I'm going to put that off that, but 23.
Bill Dennis.
I drop.
You were very briefly asleep, and you just kind of wake back up. What feels
Power
like
nap.
moments later.
Can I drop silence outside of my turn, or do I have to wait for my turn?
You can drop concentration on silence whenever you want.
All right. Since I know that
Oh.
he has seen us, do I know that he's seen us?
What? No.
I mean, you certainly didn't hear anybody saying.
Shooting up at the grate. So, did you see Gurgle shooting up?
No, you
Yeah,
haven't
I
seen
wouldn't
that
have-
because there's a wall right
Oh.
here, and you
Yep.
definitely haven't heard anything because silence has been up.
Exactly. So silence is still there.
Double silence.
Extra silent.
All right. Put it back.
I had it done. God damn it, Lingshaw. Okay.
I'll stop being.
It's there, and back, so it's not over tokens. It's there.
There we
Okay. It's actually not there. It's actually more like right here, because it was just barely in your square.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's right here. There we go. Sure, that's it.
God.
Okay. What are you
So-
doing, Philtinus?
I fell asleep, fell down, woke up. Well, I'm on the floor. Stand up.
Yes. So you're just
Uh,
kind of laying prone, looking up through the grate.
and there's no one there, obviously. I get up and I will jot this way. 15.
That was pretty bad.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
That's all you're doing. You're just
take the dodge action.
okay, dodging.
It's still in silent cone, so
Okay, I'm gonna run up the steps to the
Okay.
deck.
So 5 feet, you get to here.
Okay, hang on, let me get over there. Okay, do I see Calyx?
No.
No.
But you do see that several members of the cultists are all looking at you with very unhappy looks.
Except I look like Calyx.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't seem to be fooled.
Okay. Is it quiet up here, or can I talk?
You can hear once you run up here.
Okay. In that case, I am going to do Mantle of Majesty, which is a bonus action for 1 minute or until my concentration ends. I can cast Command as a bonus action once per turn without expending a spell slot. So.
You're forgetting the best part. You take on an appearance of unearthly beauty.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I didn't. I only wrote down the importance.
That's the best part of
I
it.
feel like you just as another character and just wanted this to be like sold as best as it could be.
I've definitely played that kind of bard in the game before. Where I'm like, no, I throw this up and just look hot as fuck because that's what I do.
No, I don't look like Philip. Sorry.
Okay, well, so that is your bonus action.
Yes. Yeah, and for my action, that was the only thing I had planned. I want to. I can't see Calyx. I don't know where he is, but I didn't see him come back down, did I?
Oh, no, I will say this is one of the weird things in the book because there's a weird typo because it says as a bonus action you can cast command without expending a spell slot and take on the appearance of an earthly beauty. And then at the end of that description it says during this time you can cast command as a bonus action on each of your turns without expending a spell slot. It tells you can do it twice for no reason. That's what you get for buying like the original print of the book. But yes, you did not see him come down.
Okay, so I assume
Clearly
he's
not because
on the deck.
yeah,
Okay.
you don't know where he is. You have actually
Right.
no idea what has happened to Calyx.
Okay, so I'm gonna 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, moving out, you can see that he is standing over by Tasha, and they appear to have been finished talking as they just kind of see you walk over.
I'm gonna point at Calyx. I'm gonna try this, and I'm gonna say, "There's the imposter," and I have the actor feat, so I have mimicry. I can mimic the speech of another person or the sounds made by other creatures as long as I've heard the sound for at least 1 minute. Have I heard the sound for at least 1 minute? Since he was doing like an evil speech earlier.
I suppose technically yes, but in this instance, I'm going to say I don't need you to make a check. They know who the real Calyx is.
Okay.
Because like I said, literally 5 seconds before you went down the stairs, they just saw him transform from being a dragon. They know
Okay.
which one the real Calyx is.
I'm gonna run 1, 2. I already did 1, 2, 3. So 4, 5, 6, and start running up the stairs.
Okay,
Um,
that is your turn.
Yep.
The cultists are next. This one over here screams something about deal with the imposter as he moves over towards. He moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, moving towards the stairs. He can't quite get in range to swing at anybody, but he holds his blade out already regardless. These two will also move. As a bonus action, they will begin their flight. He flies over up in between you and Calyx, seemingly blocking your movement. The other one will soar around. He can only get to here on his turn. But he will swing around next to the mast and ready to aid for anybody who comes up against anybody who comes up those stairs. Blink shot.
At this point, with Arena going upstairs. There's definitely no way they don't know. So I drop silence.
Okay, sure.
Let's see. I will go here. Can I see up the stairs and see what's up there?
Sure.
Like at least part of it.
It would take you 5 extra feet to get there.
Okay.
Actually, so you wouldn't see anything until you started going up the stairs, because they're 5 feet back. But the extra 5 feet you would see from there, the 2 people that are basically sitting right there.
Alright. I'm going to... Once I get there... Spirit Guardians are going up. And... just where I know everybody was, I am not going to move from there. From where I... Does Spirit Guardians go up? Like, would it get people that are...
As long as it's not blocked by full cover.
Okay, so it wouldn't get the people up on the top.
They're not technically blocked by full cover, because it is a dome.
Oh, okay. Then I will hang out right there.
Yeah, I give some leeway for going around corners, but like if they were standing on the other side of the wall from you, then I'd be like, that one they're not going to be affected by.
Yeah, because there's no ceiling. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like if there was a fireball that went off there, it would explode and also go up there as well. But if it had to go around a corner, it would depend on the corner. Okay, that's Blinkshaw's turn. Saren. Saren, having gathered her things, will pull out her sword and says, I guess it's time to finish what we started. And she is going to take off. She's actually going to run across and go around, using her action to dash. 3, and she gets up the stairs here, and we'll move a little bit just to kind of get out of the way with sword at the ready. Wing's turn. One of them has to make a wisdom save. Go ahead and roll your Spirit Guardians there for me, Blinkshaw.
Got it.
Alright, so he does not succeed, and he will take 13. Sorry, 16. At that moment, he, immediately not in better shape, starts screaming about, kill that damn dwarf, too! He will move over to here. The 2 that are over on the right, realizing that it would be stupid to go into the Spirit Guardians, they both turn and they just jump on Saren and start cutting the shit out of her. First attack misses. Second attack is a double crit, and Saren is very unconscious.
Oh no.
Yeah. For the brief second... Well, it only took one of them moving over there, so with the rest of his movement, he is going to... 2, 3, 4... He can't reach, so he's just going to take the dodge action over next to her, because he doesn't want to go near the Spirit Guardians. Gurgle. Oh, sorry, no, the one that is next to Arena was going to attack her. Arena, he stabs you. You are going to take 19 points of slashing damage and 2 points of poison damage.
Okay, so 21.
21. He's going to stab you a second time for an additional 9. So 30 total. These guys, not the biggest tanks, but they hit like a truck.
Okay. I need to do concentration on my Medal of Majesty.
Okay.
So, con save.
That's a success.
Okay. Oh, for the other one too.
And for the second attack, too.
Yeah.
That's a success as well. Okay,
Okay, good.
Gurgle's turn.
See him. So it's your turn, Dylan.
I'll take it. Can he see? So since I can't see the map, is there anything in sight of the grating above?
Nope.
No. So I can't see any enemies to the grating.
He looks up, he doesn't see anything.
All right.
You hear Blinkshaw yell, "Get your asses up here!"
But that's where the drag.
Go to the other side.
Go
to the other side.
Okay. He will dash on his bonus because he works kind of like a rogue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. And then, can you move him to the next map? Yeah. 9, and then, so that's 45. Oh, target-rich environment, eh?
You run up the stairs, and the two dragon wings that just got done knocking down Sarah, and just kind of look up at Gurgle.
He's still got some movement left. Yeah. He's going to head this way. And does this guy have cover?
Doesn't matter. He's got sharpshooter.
Oh, right. That's fun. Yeah, he'll take a shot at that guy because he's already in combat with everybody else, and he'd get an advantage on that.
Which guy?
The
Okay.
silver dude, and he has a +1 short bow. No, that's a magic weapon. So just a regular short bow.
That hits.
Okay.
An arrow embeds itself in the side of his chest, but he does not drop.
It takes 15 total, and next one will be a sharpshooter power attack. Oh,
He's dead.
No. Damn, that crit is 1.
I fucking love Gurgle.
There's a reason I'm nerfing sharpshooter and Great Weapon Master going into the next campaign.
Oh, it makes sense.
That damage is ridiculous.
Yep.
Um,
And you saying power attack was what made me bring that up, because power attack
yeah.
is the inspiration for sharpshooter. It'll be it'll be proficiency focused in the next campaign. It'll still be good, it'll just be a lot weaker.
That's fine. I mean, either way, a crit was probably going to drop that thing, but
He had 2 hit points left, so yes.
yeah. So and then Gurgle's going to look around and see there's lots of people that can see him and go, how the hell with this? And I'm going to move him his last 10 feet back down to the other thing, which I can't drag him over to. Can you drag him to the stair again?
Okay.
Yeah, so he'd be like here, because he wouldn't want to be in that situation.
Well, okay, you can get to there.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Did I roll
Calyx.
Spirit Guardians for everybody, or just use the same one?
It will continue to use that roll.
Makes sense.
You're very fortunate. On Calyx's turn, he'll make his wisdom save. He's not going to burn a legendary resistance for this. So he'll fail. He'll take that 16. And as he takes that, he is going to step over to here, kind of looking down, and say, I'm getting so sick of this. And he is going to dispel magic your Spirit Guardians, Blink Shaw. So your Spirit Guardians ends.
Done.
Because he knows how deadly that's going to be. At which point he turns back to Tasha and says, time for you to finally do something, love. As he steps over towards the railing to finish out his movement. Balin.
Alrighty. Balin's going to go up this way. Yeah,
Did I didn't roll initiative for her, did I? I need to roll initiative for Tasha. Shit.
And then move him up to the other map. Soon we'll have everybody on the other map, and, well, I'm going to keep running back down some points, but... yeah, whenever you get a chance to move him over.
Getting to there, you see that Blink Shaw is right here. He's in the way. So
dashing.
You can move up. Okay, you can move
I
up.
can get through him, right?
Well, moving up to here, somebody tries to stab you in the face.
Okay, they get the swing on me?
They ready their attack action for the first person to come upstairs in their range.
Oh, okay.
All right, and moving up here, you do get stabbed in the face, and you are going to get stabbed in the face for 22 points of piercing damage and 8 points of poison damage.
Shield?
Okay. What does a Bingurma plus to?
23?
Then they do not get stabbed.
Whew. I was really stuck there. Like, that's a good time to uncanny dodge, but I'd like to take none of that. All right. Quite a situation.
I should say, well, you know the damage, so you can't shield, but that's fine.
How much total movement did it take me to get here?
I don't know where you started, so I don't know. You should be keeping track.
The first corner of the boat. I'm going through Blink Shell. Wasn't sure how far I had to go.
We'll take an extra 10 feet to go through Blinkshaw.
So that was 5. That was 20. So I'm at 35. Okay. And which one had the reaction? The silver one or the red one?
It was the one directly above you.
Okay. I will, 25 feet left, go here. Check,
That will provoke an opportunity
yeah.
attack.
Yep, good.
He does not hit.
Okay. I will throw a dagger at that guy. I grabbed the other one out of the wall, by the way, when I gathered up my shit, so.
Okay. Okay, he dies.
Saves me a bonus action.
And now...
And he was the guy selected for initiative. Mother... All right. He rolled the exact same initiative as the silver one, so I'm just going to use that initiative. They're all going to act on 12.
Okay. I still have 20 feet, and they both use their reactions. I hate to be a pain in the ass, Lake, but can I have Balin go back down the steps? It would be 10 through Blink Shaw and then 10 more.
You can get to there at the end of your movement.
That's good, yeah. I know this is annoying, but it's a good tactic, so you might have to just keep moving us over and over.
Oh.
All right, that's Balin's turn. Phil Dennis.
I will move 5, 10, 15, 20. That's pretty much it. I'm going to cast invisibility on Gurgle. Yeah.
Do you tell him that? Because he's the loud enough guy that would spoil everything. What?
Gurgle.
I'm invisible! Holy crap, I can steal everything!
Jeez. I'm making you invisible, girl. What?
Oh, okay. I'll be sneaky.
And then I'll move right here.
Are you okay?
No. That's it.
Okay. Arena.
Okay. For my bonus action, I was going to command that guy to move, but I don't have to. So I'm going to healing word myself at, what do I have? At second level. Second level. Okay, so plus 12. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And my action, I want to try to tackle Calyx to the ground.
So you're going to try and shove him prone.
Well, I want to go down with him and like roll around so that they mix me up, so they don't know which one is which. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Oh, is that possible?
Make an athletic check to see if you can shove him down first.
This is not going to go well.
It does not go well. He beats you.
Oh. Okay.
So you go to shove him prone, and he stays standing without an issue.
Okay, so that's my bonus.
It sounds like just like he's shoving himself.
Why are you hitting yourself? I'm sorry. And so that's my turn.
Okay. As the red and silver guys act, literally the two of them that are left, they contemplate what they've been told. He said kill the bitch, and then he started stabbing people coming up the stairs, so they're both just going to move in and start trying to kill the Blink. In a different order, because, yes, they want to be this way. That
Wait,
is not the...
your bonus action command?
She used it to healing word herself.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Blinkshaw, the two attacks against you, the first one will be a miss, the second one will hit. As a scimitar jabs into you, Blinkshaw, for 18 points of piercing and only 1 point of poison, as you are resistant to it.
Haha!
The other, much less capable guy will attempt to attack you. And against all odds, he hits both times. With a 23 and a 23.
Alright.
having advantage on every attack roll will do that. He hits you the first time for 12, and the second time, yeah, I actually rolled too much damage. I need to roll only 1d6 because he doesn't have. Yes, the second time he will hit you for first time for 12, the second time for 5.
All right.
And that is the extent of their turn as it comes back to you.
I'm gonna channel divinity.
Okay.
And heal myself the fuck up.
Sure. Go for it.
So that is 935. Hey, I can't. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, poor girl.
You're kind of pinned in the wall right now.
Oh yeah. And I'm not moving. I am at half. And yep.
I'll say Bailey look behind you is looking like he hasn't taken any damage, so that's nothing to do for him.
All right, with the remaining couple of hit points, I flip off Balin.
Sparkle is just kind of boring off your middle finger.
And then with my bonus action, I do jack shit.
Okay.
It's like throwing away a cheeseburger in front of a homeless person.
I am going to do. I can't hold a bonus action, can I?
You cannot. You used your action already, so no, you can't.
Yep. Okay. Nope, not going to do anything.
That dice just decided it wanted to fly across the room for no reason. Let's gonna roll it again anyways. Okay, that happened. All right, the wings are next. The wings were not targeted by Gurgle, and he wasn't necessarily quiet. They did look right at him as he did it. He is going to step 1, 2, and look down the stairs. He doesn't see a Gurgle, but he does see a Phil Dennis down there.
Hi.
So he's going to make his way down the stairs, and as he gets to right in front of Gurgle, he just kind of bumps into something, and in a panic, he's going to swing out at it wildly at disadvantage. Missing the first swing, but stabbing Gurgle right in the chest on the second, even with disadvantage. Gurgle's going to take 5 points of slashing and 4 points of poison damage.
Ow! 5 and 4?
Yeah. So 9 total. And he'll scream out something invisible here!
Oh my god.
Sounds like classic minion.
Is he still invisible?
Yes, he's still invisible.
Yeah, he is.
The other guy will kind of start to make his way down the stairs, but as he tries to squeeze past his ally, it's awkward, but he will manage to squeeze to here using his wings to kind of flutter around and move over in the top section of the deck, because he can fly. And looking between the two, I need to double check the wording on something. He will attempt to attack the invisible. He does not have disadvantage. He uses straight attack rolls because he has packed him. But he will stab Gurgle once for 10 total.
Oh. No,
Yeah.
Gurgle.
He would have gone for Phil Dennis, but Phil Dennis is, well, the invisible creature at the bottom of the stairs was more terrifying, honestly. And we come to Gurgle's turn.
Oh, a ghost.
Am I doing this one, Chris?
See anything?
All right.
They can't either, but they can hit him.
Yeah.
Also, imagine once they stab
running
him, he goes,
away, just
"Ow! I'm invisible. They're not supposed to be able to see me." And you realize
Yeah.
what the hell they're dealing with.
like running away. It's kind of like, well, that just leaves Phil Dennis as the main target. So he's going to
Gurgle
jump
says,
back.
"You got
a few
this,"
feet.
and just runs away.
No, he's going to jump back a few feet and just open up on this guy with advantage and
Sneak attack.
his power. Huh?
Sneak attack.
Yeah, his power attack, short bow. I'm going to call it power attack since we all know that's what it is.
It will be. That's a miss.
Oh.
I was going to try and add
I
one
was going
position
to
strike.
say, I know you were going to do that, so go ahead and do it.
All right, thank you. I was like,
when
I'm
you
like,
roll a 10 on the
getting there with
alcohol,
the
you're
sheet.
like, okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on that one.
And what is it, a D8 for him
It's a
right now?
D8. That's a hit. And he is basically pinned up against the wall.
Nice.
Right, and he's down.
Yeah, and he is dead.
And he'll take a step here for a better line of fire, and do the same on that guy
Okay.
with his second attack.
He is visible now, though.
Yep, that'll just be a straight attack at this point.
That will still hit, though.
1, 2, 3, 4. And he will use his bonus action to make the rest of his movement doubled, which is 1, 2, 3, another 20 feet. Go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Upstairs, the fake Ashra will act. And as she acts, she kind of leers around at the situation at large. Mostly she looks at between the two calyxes, and she kind of leans in close to you, right? And she says,
You think that disguise is fooling anyone?
as
Nope.
her mouth begins to crackle,
Oh,
and
no.
she is going to use her lightning breath on you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
That is not a success, as you are going to take
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
14 points of lightning damage.
Oh, that could have been worse.
Mm-hmm.
As her lightning
Wow, that's
rips through
interesting.
the air and you, and she says,
I've always liked being able to do that.
I'm gonna I have to make a concentration check again.
mm-hmm,
Nope.
that's a failure.
Wait,
No more
half
mantle of majesty.
or 10?
It's 10 or half, whichever's
10 or
higher.
half. Okay, right. Okay. No more mental majesty.
Alrighty,
You can use
that's
it once.
unfortunate. That's really You did go charging right into the middle of all the enemies, though.
I
so.
did. Yeah.
Alright. That is Tasha's turn. Actually, no, she's going to finish her movement. She's going to move over next to Calyx. On Calyx's turn, I keep calling him Calyx. I feel like at this point I should just call him Venom Fang. You guys know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at you, he doesn't seem quite too happy about everything that's going on. But nonetheless, he is going to hold a hand up to you, and it's not Catholics, Calyx. You're going to pay for that. He points a hand in your face and says, "Breathe deep now." And I need you to make a con save as green mist pours from his hand.
No. Oh no.
Right. As it pours over you, you feel poison work into your body as you take 13 points of poison damage.
13. Okay.
Catholics.
But that
Saw
will be
that in chat.
Balin.
Alrighty. Up the stairwell, Blinkshell's moved away, right? But I still have this situation
Nope,
down here
he
to
has
deal
not
with.
moved.
Oh, okay. That's it. That makes it even easier then. I will dash. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I hit this guy. Oh, yeah, shit, I should have. Yeah, I will hit this guy with my rapier, boomingly.
Booming.
Okay, guys.
Woo! All right. Okay. I'm
Now
gonna
you see
leave
why
the.
I'm so confused at how this went so poorly for you guys
Yeah.
last week.
I'm not even gonna run up the steps because now Phil Dennis is a nice straight line to run in. I'm like, go do something wizardly.
Wizardly.
Like, yes, they hit very hard, but I think at the best, like, even the mediocre guys have like 30 hit points apiece, and you can one-shot them with a good sneak attack.
I took 70 damage in 2 rounds.
You did take... It was... I did crit you a lot, and you did immediately start deciding, okay, we just need to heal Phil Dennis until the end of time, and they decided, well, we're just going to keep killing Phil Dennis then.
Yep.
Yeah, but the good thing is I still have all my spells.
Balin's turn is over, Phil Dennis.
Yep. Here's your big chance to use them all. Get up the steps and do something cool.
Wizardly things. 5, 10, up the stairs.
If you just throw stinky butter, so help me God.
I'm gonna throw fucking butter.
You have enraged the great and powerful Phil Dennis. Take the stinky butter.
Moving up the stairs, you see two cultists fighting with Blinkshaw. Theron is unconscious immediately to your left. That'd be stage right. And there are two Calyx and Toshra fighting over here.
Oh god. And there's... These guys are still here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very much
They,
so.
they're getting the better of Blinkshaw, believe it or not.
Apparently.
Yeah, believe it or not, when you take these guys on 2-on-1 and all their attacks are at advantage, they hurt you. Pack Tactic's a hell of an ability.
20, 25. Move there.
Okay.
Fuck.
I'm just waiting for you to be like, I can hit them all, including both Calyxes.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, shit. I don't know who's who.
You actually don't, because you did not know which one was which.
Everybody else does.
You're not Calyx any. Oh no, you still are. Never
I
mind.
still
She's
am.
still
Yeah.
Calyx. This guy's self is not concentration.
Yeah, it was the beautiful thing that died.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If I do...
I'm no longer a beautiful Calyx.
Shit.
In fact, since she was illusioned while she had that on, she didn't actually change appearance.
Yeah.
So you guys don't even know she had done anything.
God. I'm gonna whip out one of the caltrops I got. And I'm gonna have catapult at one of the individuals in front of Blinkshaw. The white one
Okay.
in front of Blinkshaw.
Do you have a preference of which individual?
The white token.
That's racist.
Sure.
It is right. But he fails nonetheless, and will take 13 points of damage. As a caltrop embeds itself in his back.
That
Haha.
sounds really painful.
It's not a pleasant feeling. Imagine stepping on a Lego. Now imagine that Lego being flung at you at about like 120 miles an hour.
Oh, that's it.
He gives out a screech. Arena.
Okay. First, for my bonus action, I am going to healing word myself at 3rd level because I do have some 3rd level spells left.
That one's Arena.
Curly, I do have to say this just because we've gone this before. Your healing word at 3rd level is a waste of a spell slot. I'm sorry. It's just
I don't have
I'm trying not
wounds.
to critique the way you're playing, but we have a character in this party that heals things because he sucks at hitting things. Trust him.
I know, but I'm so low if I get hit again. And I'm gonna try to I'm gonna take out a vial of oil from my bag, which I assume I still have my bag, and try to smash it on him.
Okay.
What roll is that?
It's a dexterity check.
Oh, okay, a dexterity. What
Against
dexterity?
armor
is that?
class. And the awkward point of that is it is an attack roll that is a disadvantage because it is a ranged attack.
Oh. It's a range. I can't just like smash it on him, touching him.
It's you're throwing it at him.
Oh, no, I don't mean to throw it. I mean to have it in my hand when I smash it.
It's still an awkward thing to do.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Alright.
I can't really think of a way to express it. It'd be like trying to smash. God, what would be the best way to describe it? It would be like trying to, with a water balloon, just try and run up to somebody and then just push it into them as hard as you can.
Oh. I was picturing myself just like smashing it over his head. But yeah, I
Like
see
bar
what you mean.
fight status.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
Yeah, it's awkward to do. Regardless, a 17 would have hit his armor class anyways. So unfortunately, that is still a miss. You just gotta you go to smash it down, you lose your grip as it just smashes at his feet.
Oh, okay.
There's now oil on the boat now, if you want to set it on fire.
Yeah.
And then at this point, you realize you don't see your old boat.
Oh.
You all have not been captive for very long, only about 10 minutes, but this ship has been moving in that time.
Okay. All right.
That's Arena's turn. We come back to the cultist. They're going to keep on trying to kill Blinkshaw. God, a 20... I'm going to have to give you guys like the chat history of this, because I hit Blinkshaw way too fucking much. It's a hit 22 Blinkshaw. Not a crit, but it's still a hit for 13 piercing. You reduce the poison damage by half, so instead of 6, it is just 3.
All right.
The second attack will miss entirely. The other one will miss you on the first attack and then crit you on the second for 26 points of damage.
I am down.
The second time in 2 weeks, a crit for 26 has made Blinkshot unconscious. As Blinkshot falls unconscious, these two quickly start to take in the situation. This one, they trust it. Both of these guys are going to run over and engage in Wilderness. But that have used their attacks this turn, so that is it. Blinkshot, that's safe. Please set your shit to Whisper, and then whisper it to me, because that's what we're doing now.
You got it.
Okay. Saren's turn. She will have to do the exact same thing. And then we will move on to Gurgle.
It's like,
I'm trying to see if he has any healing potions on him before I go up there.
Second week in a row, every damn time.
and the death save.
Oh, thanks for this thing.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to...
I guess he's gonna go dash in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you move him up, please?
He took him 6 to get there, because it's 6 to get there, he's in front of somebody.
Okay. He's still at a dash, but he may have to. Yeah, he doesn't like getting hit. So, someone else tell me what I should do here, because I want to make him move, but I'm the one moving next. So, should he run back down, or should he take a opportunity attack and run further away from these guys? Anyone?
I don't
Google
know.
this for me.
I think
I'm not a melee fighter.
these guys have gone down pretty hard, but clearly they hit us hard, and we need the people who can take them down to take them down.
Could he have seen that guy at the top of the steps? Like,
Uh,
because I
in
couldn't
theory,
see.
yes.
Okay. Rather than take that last 5 feet, can he hit the bottom of the steps, be like, and then shoot at the one at the top of the steps?
Okay.
Because I'm sorry, I can't tell if they're standing right there, so. And to kind of go, so he'll turn the go, bah! And then
He died.
that was dead.
Yeah.
Okay, and now he doesn't know that other guy's up there, so he'll continue on his dash. So back up and over.
I can't wait to never use C-maps again.
I just wish we could go in between the two, but I can't drag it from one to the other.
I think you could, but
No, I
I
tried it.
can't see it.
There's a way to set it, but you wouldn't be able to see, so it wouldn't work anyways.
And he'll go to here. Did the 19 kill it, or did it need the sneak attack to kill it?
You use the sneak attack regardless, because you wouldn't have known if it killed it without the sneak attack or not.
Okay.
Because that's a slippery slope when you roll the sneak attack, and it's like, did I need the sneak attack? Because you would have used the sneak attack damage one way or another on your first
Fair
attack.
point.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, folks. Sorry, there's a tornado warning here, which is really, really weird. We're gonna bring our daughter downstairs just to be safe, but I might disappear randomly.
Okay.
Hopefully, not disappear into the air randomly.
Don't do that. That would be bad.
Yeah.
And from here, I just see two Venom Fangs and a Tashra, and this guy in front of me. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, he's just gonna stab the one in front of him with draw and stab with his short sword, then, 'cause he can't really do much else. And he fails.
Okay. So that is Gurgle's turn. Over on Tashra's turn, Tashra is actually just going to level out a Warhammer and attempt to crack the fake Venom Fang right in her face. She does succeed, so smacking you with the Warhammer, but only for a pittance of 5 points of damage. Her second attack will hit as well for also minimum damage, only 5.
Okay.
And that's her turn. But as the numbers of the cultists start to fall, she looks over and says, "This isn't working. We need another plan." At which point Venom Fang will say, "I have another plan." As he takes a step up on the railing, and his body begins to expand.
Yep.
As Venom Fang, I'm just going to move over to somewhere where you can't see him, starts to transform into a flying, hovering green dragon. Alright, give me 1 second to make an adjustment to his token, because this transformation does not heal him. He's still taking some damage.
That would be awesome if we could counterspell that, but I assume it's a racial ability.
It is not a spell that he's casting.
It'd just be great if, like, nope, you're staying human.
As he will transform into his full draconic form. It is an action for him to do that, so I'm going to double check to see if he can do anything as a bonus action, because I can't honestly remember. I don't remember the top of the spells all off the top of my head. Definitely can't. Nope, definitely not. Nope. Nope. That is going to be his turn. Is to transform back into his normal form. Balin.
Alrighty. I'm going to go up the steps, which, again, I wish I could move myself too. Yeah. And just going to get the lay of the land here. It's 35. I'd either have to provoke or... Yeah, I'll keep dashing and provoke to get to here.
He misses.
All right. And my action will be to force feed Sleepy Dwarf a greater healing potion. So Blink Shot will get roll
44 plus 4.
14 back. And then there's 1. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'd like to start turning the ballista towards Big Green and Ugly.
That would be your action.
Oh, so I can't move it?
It is action to aim it.
Okay. Well, at the very least, I'm going to go to the ballista.
Okay. Well, Dennis.
Alright, I want to move, since I saw he swung at the other dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. 5, 10, 15. Would interacting with this anchor, like to set it off, be an action?
Be your action.
Okay, I will not do that. 20. And from here, I'm going to cast the Ice Storm.
I knew I was going to forget to turn this on when you guys into the silence.
Huh.
Your wizard is like my warlock. We just only use fire spells or ice spells. We use one element and that's it. And it sucks when we face something that is good against that element. Yeah. Last week we're like, yeah, no, we're ready to do the next thing. He's like, yeah, no, there's a red dragon that moved in, and I'm like, fuck it, we're not doing this. We're going somewhere else. We're not going against the red dragon. I literally only have fire. What the fuck do you think I'm gonna do? Okay.
One dude on top
so you're going to spread an ice storm over there. Yes, your boat is not actually here, so you don't have to worry about spreading down fire on your own boat.
Nah.
That'll be a dex save for those two. Go ahead and roll your damage and stuff.
And then I move 1 square in after that. Wow. That's good.
Ugh.
Venom Fang manages to survive it easily. He does not take... he takes half damage. 2, 5, takes 7. Tashira, is, apparently being a dragon, has helped him out, because he's far more... I don't know how to explain this one. She takes 15. That's all I know how to... She takes 15.
I got nothing. She takes damage.
Take it.
Yeah. Apparently him being big and massive made him far more nimble and able to dodge the ice storm. It makes no sense. It just doesn't affect him as much as it affects her. Being tiny doesn't help her very much.
And that's it.
That is Phil Dennis's turn. Arena.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Bane on Venom Fang, which is a first level spell.
It's up to 3 people.
Up to 3 people, then I'll cast it on
You forget this every
Tasha
time.
and Venom Fang, and I'm sorry.
It won't reach
and
the other guy.
It won't reach the other guy? Okay. Then just those 2.
Bane on fire.
Go ahead and roll Bane for me.
Roll it?
I need to see. I can't remember the saving throw. What is the spell
the
save?
saving throw, yeah.
So I think Bane is one of those spells that I never see people use. It's a charisma save. I would have forgotten that. I thought it was wisdom. Venom Fang is going to fail. He's going to use a legendary reaction. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. He's not old enough for that. He's still a young dragon. He failed.
Yay.
Haha.
So he just takes that. Tashira is going to attempt to save as well. She also is apparently baned.
Okay, so that's a minus D4 to all attack rolls and saving throws.
Yep.
So I'm gonna try really hard to run away.
I have a
5,
random question.
That will
10.
provoke, though.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know it
they'll
will.
hit you.
Uh, his bite misses. Her Warhammer rolls a 26 total. She smacks you for 7. And I need a
7?
con check.
Okay. Okay. Con check. Come on, come on, come on. Nope.
Do
I don't
you
have
have
advantage.
Warcaster?
Yes, I do.
Then you succeed.
Awesome. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna try to remember.
Mhm.
Okay. And I also want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I can only go 6. Sorry, I forgot. Okay. There we go. That's my turn.
All right. The remaining cultist, who is in this situation, things are not going great, realizes that a dragon has just transformed. Contemplates if fighting this fight would be the best thing to do, but looking weak would be the worst thing he could do, so he is going to instead provoke an attack from Gurgle, because Gurgle did pull out a short sword, and he is going to fly up, and I'm just going to put him here. He's going to fly up onto the next level of the mast and just basically stand up there as he gets stabbed for 6. At which point he is going to leer down at the people on the bottom of the boat, the most dangerous of which has honestly been Balin, but Gurgle's a threat as well. He points a hand at Gurgle, and a spark of green energy shoots out and expands, almost like a fireball, but it just hits Gurgle in the chest for 11 points of poison damage.
Ah, the hell was that?
And that is going to be what he does on his turn, basically moving moderately out of the way. Blink shot. You are conscious.
I am going to heal myself up a bit.
I take it back. I love the calm music in the middle of a dire situation. It keeps me focused.
Yeah.
23.
You can see that. Yep, it's
You can
20.
unroll. I can see the whisper.
Yep. I just forgot to change after.
Yeah, the advantage of it being whisper is I always see the roll.
Yep. Oh. I did math wrong.
In a second, can we take a break?
We're going to take it as soon as this combat's over.
Okay.
And then that was an action. And then that's pretty much all I can do.
You can stand
except,
up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna go 5 feet below deck.
Blinkshaw says, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." Okay,
I'm out of AOE.
that's fair. Next will be Blinkshaw's turn. Saren. Okay, Gurgle.
There's a dragon.
Dragon.
I don't know.
Yeah, he just got hit by the green fire thingy, but I think that dragon would terrify him. So, he's gonna just. How many feet away from me? Doesn't really matter. He still has his hand crossbow, right? Yeah, he does.
He's currently holding a short bow and a short sword.
Oh, I thought he had his hand crossbow, like strapped on. That makes sense. He'll stow the short sword and fire with his regular short bow at Venom Fang. Venom Fang is on. He's perched on the ledge, right? He's not...
hovering, but he is basically directly in those squares. Yes, he's technically flying.
I will make that a. If he does a precision attack, can he also do a trip attack if he hits?
I have to look that up. I think he can only use one action per attack.
Some of them say you can do it. You can use it in conjunction, and some you can't. That's why I wasn't sure. He's only used one so far. So if he can use precision, and if so, make it a trip attack. I'll do that. If not, he'll shoot with his other
You may
action.
only use one maneuver per attack. Period.
Okay. Then he'll try again.
The 18 will hit.
And then he'll make that a trip attack for another D8. Womp. And his save is it con plus proficiency?
It's dexterity
That's
or strength.
15. Oh, 15, okay. His dex is 4 plus, yeah. He has it in here as DC 15, so.
Okay,
Guess that's
what
it.
save is it? Strength
Dex.
or... Alright. It's awkward, because he was kind of sitting in that space anyways, so Venom Fang just kind of drops, crushing the railing, and is now
I'm sorry.
grappling onto the side of the ship. It doesn't matter, he rolled the same. It's a +4 either way.
Okay. So he did fall.
He falls, he's now clutching onto the side of the ship.
Okay. Well, his work here is done, and that guy's flying way up above, so he's going to run back down. So I put him on the other side. And again, sorry, but there's so many things that thing can do that no one wants to be out in the open. 20, 30, 40. Yeah, right there's probably good.
Okay. Fake Toshra will go, and at which point she just kind of looks up and says,
Finally! I've been looking forward to this!
when she transforms into a second green dragon. And as she roars up into the sky, I'm going to adjust her hit points as well.
You still have Bane.
She does still have Bane, I know. Where is... Her action is to transform. Venom Fang's action is to survey the field of things that are going on. And then as he kind of flutters up, he just says, this is so tiresome. But I have an idea. As he begins to cast a spell, both of them turn invisible.
I was like, I counterspell, but I'm not sure of how fast you're gonna say it.
Oh, well, you're going to counterspell? Okay.
Yes, sir.
You counterspell.
Haha.
Okay, neither one of them turns invisible. When that
Yes.
happens, he leers pissed off, and he's going to fly over and land on top of you, Fildenus.
He fell before, didn't he?
He's got 80 feet of movement. He does not care.
Okay.
He's got a fly speed of 80 feet. He does not care. But actually, hold on. He moved... Nope, not moving you. How far did he move exactly? I apologize. He can't actually get to range of you, Fildenus. He can only get really, really close to you.
Ah! That's still close enough.
So yes, he is going to fly over to here. And that is basically as far as he can get. Balin.
Alrighty.
Unfortunately, since he moved, you will have to re-aim the ballista.
Would I be able to aim and fire? Yeah.
It's an action to aim, an action to
and then
load,
another
and an
one.
action to fire.
All right. I may just have to give up on it now.
Actually, you know what? No, that's stupid. If you aim, the action to aim is continuing the aiming. You can never mind. The action to aim tracks their movement.
Okay,
Because
so
that would be impossible to use if it was the other way.
so can I fire now? Or do I have to load
You
it?
can
as well?
fire it. Well, it's already technically
Yeah,
loaded.
it should have been loaded, right? Yeah, I will. I'm gonna blast him with this thing then.
D20 plus 6.
Roll 1d20 plus 6.
Wow, that hits.
Kablam!
3d10. 10
Oh,
points of damage.
Hit him with a goddamn sword. Oh well. I will shout to Arena to get below.
Okay.
And I think I may as well do that as well. So 1, 2. Can I drop down with acrobatics?
You can, but it's a 10-foot drop.
Onto stairs.
Yeah.
On
Can I make
the
an
stairs,
acrobatics to not hurt myself?
Make an acrobatics check. You're fine, but you do use up 15 feet of movement.
Okay, so that was 5, 10, so 25, and then 5 more just to get out of the
Blink shot's in
walkway.
your way.
Even while dashing?
If you dash.
Yeah, I didn't use a bonus action yet, I don't think, so that's what I could be doing.
Okay.
And then, yeah,
Because you would have to dash to move any farther.
I'm going to get to a 25. Blink shot would be 30. Come on. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 would give her room to get in.
All right, Phil Dennis.
All right. Fun. I'm going to cast.
He counterspells you.
All right, goodbye, Misty Step.
Unless
I
you
had a
cast it at a
feeling
higher
that
level.
was a counter spell, that's why I was like singing a little slower. But shit, I'm still out in the open, doesn't matter what.
It didn't matter what spell you were going to cast.
15,
He was counterspelling you. He was
20,
pissed.
25.
You provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize I was that close.
He has got a 10-foot reach. So you being where you were, I'll
Mhm.
double check. Yeah, you were within his reach when you moved out of that.
Yeah.
So as you go to move, he reaches out, but he does not hit you with his bite.
Oh, good. I can't move anymore, so I'm kind of like, hopefully something happens that's good. I'm going to cast slow.
You have already cast a spell that uses a spell slot. You were
bonus
limited to a
action.
cantrip.
Oh yeah, you're right. Shit. Yeah. Then I will unleash my dash as I run. Wait.
Bravely ran away.
I never did that.
5.
When dragons rear their ugly heads, he bravely turned his tail and fled.
And yeah, it's my turn.
So you're stuck at the stairs. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's I
yeah.
have to be right back. So sorry.
Okay. Arena.
Okay. I'm gonna do a firebolt for my action at Venom Fang.
Okay.
Keep in mind, Curly, you might need to dash to get through all those people on the steps.
Oh, could I not have done that? But
That's
that's meta. No. 5, 10.
I was trying to warn you earlier.
Well, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
looking at the stairs, Phil Dennis is in front of you, and then Blinkshaw's behind him.
Hey guys, sorry, they're warning of funnel cloud nearby. Do you mind if we take a break now?
Not at all.
All right. If not, I'll be
Curly's
back later.
running downstairs, and then we'll go ahead and take our break here.
Okay.
But we'll come back in 15 or later if it's necessary. Hopefully, it's not an issue.
Okay, cool. BRB.
you're upstairs, the Dragon Fang. Nobody can see him, so nobody knows what's happening. Blink Shaw.
And now we're back to waiting.
We're back to waiting.
Yep.
That's a good point. Blink Shaw, I will say he's just going to heal people up because people look like shit.
I mean, he said he'd be back in about 15, so he should be here any minute.
I know.
Instead of 9:45.
Well, I know what he's going to do. He's going to heal people because people look like shit.
That's fair.
Phil Dennis is less than half. Arena is looking like crap, and he's not in any better shape. So he's going to throw out a... how many... he is going to risk a 4th level Mass Cure Wounds. As I look for where Mass Cure Wounds is on his character sheet.
Would he move further down the steps to get Gurgle in as well? 'Cause it's
Oh,
within
Mass
30
Cure
feet.
Wounds is a 5th level spell. Shit. He can't cast that. He doesn't have the spell slots left to cast that. Can he Mass Healing Word? He does not have that prepared. He is going to frustratedly give out... He doesn't have any spell slots left. Holy shit, guys. He will just cast Cure Wounds on Arena at 1st level, because that's really what he's got to give you 12.
Okay.
And then he says, we need a plan.
Yeah, we didn't get a rest in before this. So, I mean, we're all kind of operating on...
You guys decided, let's immediately do something instead of waiting for us to be taken to the island like they said they were going to do. You guys could have had 3 nights of resting.
We had an opportunity. Didn't know if we were going to get one. Like from what we knew, we were going to be executed like, any minute now, except for Phil Dennis.
Yep, pretty much.
He did say,
just
we're going
working on
to
the
take you
info.
to Greenfield. We're going to take you to Grenfell, is actually what he said, and we'll decide what to do with you there. But that's fine. It'll come to
Yeah.
Gurgle's turn.
All right.
Actually, you know what? I take it back. Take that minus 12 back. He's going to preserve life, is what he's going to do. Because you guys are both so low. Which will give out... you guys can divide how many hit points? 5 times cleric level. 45 hit points between you.
Okay, I can take 17.
Phildidas can take 4.
I take
So that leaves
17.
you to take the rest.
Does that reach Gurgle?
No.
Oh, he's already above half anyway. Never mind.
No, yeah, I mean, you guys are also on the other side of the map. He's like 2 walls and a whole bunch of shit away, so he doesn't even know
Yeah,
what
but-
Gurgle is.
Oh, which is usually when Blinkshell does that, he runs into the pack, but that makes sense.
Well, he wouldn't even know where Gurgle is. Gurgle's hiding on the other side of the boat. He will also be able to take... He could take a little bit of that himself, because he's at
I am
84.
back.
Well, your turn just went through. Like, Shaw, you preserved life, because everybody was looking like shit.
Well, I'm glad I did that then.
Very helpful.
I'm trying to... My brain will not allow me to calculate what's half of 84. 42, right?
42.
So you get plus 5.
All right.
And that's what everybody will get. And then it's Gurgle's turn.
So, again, he's going to pop up, shoot what he can, and run back down. So,
Him moving up, he is literally on the underside of Venom Fang. He is literally 5 feet in his face.
kind of what I figured was going to happen. So, he's like,
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not something he could see from below, but the second that he goes up the stairs and he looks up, Venom Fang is just kind of looking down at him.
fair point. Gurgle will go, "Dah!" and then disengage on his bonus action. Take a step. Can he walk down and shoot?
If he walks back down, he won't be able to see him.
Okay. And he's too big to actually shoot at.
He can shoot at
no.
disadvantage.
Yeah, but he doesn't like doing that. Hold on, let me see if I can read some of this shit. Sorry, I had to see what's on his stuff on his cheeks. I didn't know what was going on.
Could I have said something while this is happening? Like,
Sure.
Okay. I want to say they can't get down here in dragon form, I don't think.
No, they
Can
can
they?
sink the boat.
Well, yeah.
Theoretically.
Which would be very bad for you guys, because you don't have another boat.
Yeah. I guess the hell with it. We'll just pull out his short sword again. Take 2 attacks.
Okay. He will hit and not.
Okay, and then he'll disengage and go back down the steps.
Okay.
So once he's back down the steps, he'll take 5 feet away from the steps as well. And then he'll there's a dragon at the top of the steps. Mind the dragon.
In that situation, one of the dragons, Phil Dennis, you will see, and both Blinkshot will too, as a dragon literally lands on the space basically above the stairs, and she's going to tilt her head to the side and says, "Going somewhere." As her mouth opens and poison mist rips down the stairs, filling everything in there. I need Phil Dennis, Blinkshaw, and Arena to make me Constitution saving throws.
Gross.
As I fix the sheet so I can actually roll the damage. Blinkshaw, you do not have advantage, but you are resistant to this. So you're going to take a quarter because you're amazing. Phil Dennis, you're going to take half. Arena, you're going to take all of it. 41 points of damage to Arena.
I'm down.
20 to Phil Dennis. 10 to Blinkshaw.
I think I do get advantage, don't I, for saving throws?
You have advantage against being poisoned, not against poison damage. This is not threatening to poison you.
Bane goes down.
Yes, Bane goes down.
Well, shit.
Right. And then as she does that, she gives you what can only be described as a draconic smile before she takes off into the air once more. On Venomfang's turn, he lands at the top of the stairs, leering down. He's like, and he's going to release his mist down the stairs. He doesn't see Gurgle, but he's just thinking that Gurgle's there. I need Gurgle to make a con save too.
Alrighty. Let me go find his sheet again.
Gurgle will succeed as well. Instead of 48, he will take 24. This always happens when I use dragons. Whenever they do manage to use their poison breath, everybody rolls super high.
Right,
like
minus 24. There we go.
And as he does, he just kind of screams out, "Circle around, they'll come out eventually!" As he takes off into the air as well. Balin.
I had a plan, but it's also could be called a terrible idea. Looking up through the holes, the grating, is there anything up?
Not that you can see. It's too narrow of a look directly up because you're so far down.
Right.
Well, I mean, they say you're 10 feet down, but 10 feet down is really narrows your vision.
Just trying to think if it's
Real quick, is there a door next to Blinkshaw?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got everyone in front of me, so I can't really get up there. That's too far away. I will use my action to open a porthole and awaken Archimedes outside of it.
Okay.
And then kind of watch through his eyes and
Well, it'll
see
be an
what those
action
two
to
are
do
doing.
that, so you'll have to do that next turn.
Okay. Then at the very least, I'll have him out there where I can see and have him being stealthy. So I'll put him on the map, and you want to drag him up top, I guess? This split map is driving me crazy. So he's right next to my token now.
Okay. So I'll move him over. Can you see him? Can you see through his eyes right now? I can't remember.
I don't know. Put him up there and I'll see.
Over here.
No.
You can't. Okay, well, I'll do that then, when you start using the action to do that. Alright, that'll be Valen's turn to summon Archimedes out. Fluttering, trying to maintain... Actually, he needs to... I just let you act on your turn, so he can attempt to make a stealth check if he would like.
Oh, yeah, please.
Okay. Phil Dennis.
Can I open that door from where I am, or squeeze by?
You can move into Blinksaw space and then open the door and push in
Yeah.
if you'd like.
I like to open the door.
So by doing that, it'll take up 15 feet of your movement, but you can open that door and push into that room.
Oh, is there any windows in this room?
There appear to be. There are windows in this room, actually. There appear to be shuttered windows, because this is what appears to be the captain's quarters.
Do I see that familiar?
You do not see that familiar.
Alright.
If you want to search high and low for them, you can, but that'll be your action.
No, I kind of want to get into this room and just start clearing a space. Like, moving all these tables to, like, this side of the room.
Okay, so you flip the table over and start pushing it to the side, start
Yeah.
shoving chairs out of the way, trying to make space. Alright.
If we want to get out of here, we gotta do it soon. Otherwise, we gotta kill these things. I say to Blinkshot, who's closest to me. I'm not yelling it, because I don't want them to hear if they can hear me. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Arena.
I'm gonna whisper this. How do I change the whisper? Do I go? Okay.
I'm sorry, Arena, you're unconscious.
Right.
Safe.
Right. Did you not hear me?
Oh, sorry.
If you go-
I was confused. Like, why are you saying your whisper? You want me to hear what you're saying? I'm like, oh, right, you're unconscious. That's what I'm missing. Yeah, so you go to here and you set your whisper rolls to Jim. Oh, yeah, you got that. And you roll your death save. And we move on to see what he's doing. Blink shot.
I want to see up top. What I'm going to do is cast Guardian of Faith.
Okay. So as you kind of creep a little bit up the stairs to look around, I will say that a orb of green poison hurls at your head. That's poison breath, not orb of green poison. An orb of green poison misses you by a mile as it just kind of sails and hits the banister standing next to you, including the Dragon Fang, who's sitting up on top, having hurled it down at you. But it doesn't come anywhere near you. But then you get up here and you can see the dragons are circling high in the air around the boat.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see how much space this takes up. It is large.
So it
how
takes
much?
up 4 squares.
4 squares? Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna put a Spectral Guardian. A Guardian of Faith. And I'll put a box in the 4 squares.
I got 2 different spell effects. How do I not have something that's suitable for this?
10-foot square.
I'm double checking to see if I got anything that might fit this.
There you go. Right there.
If I have nothing else, that'll be suitable. You know what I should use for this? Because you are, after all, a devotee of Helm. I should really just drag one of these over and then make it really big.
Yes!
Okay. So a giant floating shield appears in the air. Actually, it's a guy, but like he's holding just a massive tower shield that he just kind of holds in place, ready to attack anything that comes within range.
And it does say it's indistinct except for a gleaming sword and shield.
He doesn't use a sword. He does it all with the shield.
Just 2 shields.
Yep. And then I sorry, need to go back down.
That's what everybody does on this map. I don't fault you guys.
Can I put?
I mean, it
Arena-
is technically the best way to do it.
Can I just like shove Arena into the room?
It would be your action to move her.
Okay.
Okay. Guardian Faith comes up. It is placed there in case anything comes too close.
I go there so they can't see me. Because that's all I can make it
the
to.
initiative at this point. Gurgle.
Oh, shit. He's way too hurt, so he's just gonna run over here towards Shell and everybody.
Gurgle just comes running. Okay, guys, these dragons, they're really a lot. I'm kind of dying here.
Yeah, okay. Blink Shell, do the thing you do that makes me feel real. He already did it, Gurgle. What? We're gonna die! This is it!
talking to yourself.
No, I'm role
Split
playing with
personality.
myself.
It's lacking
He's
nicotine.
gonna take the dodge action, I guess. I'm looking at his sheet. He doesn't really seem to have anything useful. Yeah, I don't know his sheet that well, so I don't know how to be, smart with it. But technically, Blinkshaw, should I heal her or should I heal me?
Sorry, what?
Gurgle says, should I heal her or should I heal?
Heal her.
Okay, he'll get up and. I don't know if Ian knows this, but you have how many spells do clerics have prepared at level 1?
Like
Don't know.
3
Like-
or 5 spells.
He has exactly 2 first level spells, one of which he's already cast.
Okay. Well, he didn't have Cure Wounds before, so but he had it
No,
earlier.
he doesn't. He mistakenly didn't prepare it. He gets to prepare 3 spells a day, not 2. So that's the one I chose.
That's what I figured. Okay, so in that case, I'll use a Cure Wounds on Arena. That's why I was asking, because I was like, yeah, because he used Cure Wounds on Blinkshaw earlier. I'm like, did he not have that? That's 1d8 plus his spell.
He can only just reach Arena, but he can reach her.
Okay.
And that will
And
take his
that's-
bonus action to dash.
Yeah, he was already dashing anyway to get over to where he was. 1d8 plus his modifier, which I have to
It's
look
4
up. I
points
think
of
is it
healing.
2?
I remember it's 4 points of healing.
Okay, so roll.
The 2 plus 2. Well, I rolled the d8. It was a 2, but
Oh, all right.
there you go. Take the 5.
Okay.
Sorry, no, it's a 3 because you rolled a 1. It's only a plus 2. I rolled the d8 and it was a 2 plus 2. That's why I said 4.
Okay, I'll take the 4.
So take the 3. If you want to roll, you gotta stick with it.
I didn't know what we were talking about. I don't know the sheet that well. Yeah,
I've dropped the calyx by now. I don't look like calyx anymore. If anything.
Tasha's turn, I guess.
It's actually an action to dismiss it, so you have to use your action
Oh, it
to
is.
dismiss this type self. Alright, that will be her turn. Oh god, she gets her breath weapon back. She gives an odd look at the floating spectral figure with 2 massive shields holding down the top of it. As she sails around. She doesn't know magic nearly as well. But as she circles the boat, she sees, from her perspective, she sees Balin and Gurgle sitting down there. She is going to release a cone of breath, primarily over that figure. But it is going to spread down in the bottom of the boat, and I need Balin and Gurgle to make con saves.
This is Khan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was that for?
come on,
That's for
Gurgle.
Balin, apparently.
Crits. First one's Balin, yeah. That came off my sheet.
Which is a good thing. Instead of 52 points of poison
Jesus.
damage, it will only be Gurgle's unconscious, but you will take 26. As she
Wouldn't Gurgle be over here since he used all his movement to heal me?
You're right. He did
Oh,
move,
yeah.
so it's only you, Balin. You only take 20. You take 26 points.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna pick Gurgle's sheet, so whenever he makes a roll, it shows his name on the thing. Because I've been doing this lately in games where people have controlled other characters. It basically, I'll do it. You can do a test, or I'll do a test right now. Or like roll that. Now, whenever he rolls, you'll see Gurgle at the bottom, so we know that's Gurgle's roll. So that will save us trouble in the future. Okay, that's her turn. On Benefang's turn. Okay, he doesn't, and the situation develops. He calls out, "So you're just going to hide beneath the deck? That's fine. We've still got one up here to play with." You hear as something lands on the deck. And after a few seconds, you feel the boat kind of rock as something takes off back into the air, soaring around. Phelan.
Yeah, I mean, we either take a last charge or we find a way to get the fudge out. I don't know what else to do here. I can't see Tashra through the thing, right?
She is higher up. Her limited vantage point is not great. You would have to try and use Archimedes for that.
We've got to run. We can't take them on like this.
Well, the steering wheel's up there.
We could get out of the boat and have water walking. Don't we have water walking on?
I can get us out. It just takes a minute.
Walking is bad. I can
Walking's
swim
bad.
myself away right now.
What's that, Phil Dennis? Phil Dennis said he could get us out.
Takes a minute.
I don't know what to do here. Sorry, you have to. We have no options. I mean, I'll go up and take a look. So put me back up the thing, I guess, to the top.
Okay. So
I won't be able to come down because we're all bunched in the hallway. Never mind.
it's like waving your hand. We're all right here. Poison breath.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, there are other stairs you could dash to.
Yeah, I guess I can do that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9.
It would take you 8 to get to the stairs.
Yep. Let me see what's up there.
All right. Poking your head up the stairs.
Just there. So yeah.
You see 2 dragons circling around in opposite sections. Leering over towards your left, you can see that Sarah has been bitten in half.
Well, yeah, she dead. Is this guy still hovering, or?
He is still hiding up on the top, yes.
Okay.
His turn has not come back around, so he hasn't had an opportunity to ready himself to do anything else.
Here. This is Venom Fang, looks like?
You don't know which is which. They are 2 dragons that are similar size and similar makeup, so you do not know which one is which.
Okay. Can't do anything there.
I'll also say, you do not see Archimedes up here.
Alright, whatever. Never liked him anyway.
Yeah, he just decided to fly away, because fuck
yeah, he's like, to hell with this. How
he didn't
high
get
up?
spotted or anything. Both of them are Venom Fang circled around and then flew back up. He's like 40 feet in the air over where he is. The other dragon, actually, you don't know which one is which. This one is 40 feet up. This one is only 20 feet up. But they're both flying up in the air, leering down.
I'm going to 20 feet. Is it? This one is.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to fire a web rooted on the base of the thing to try and lash it to the side of the boat.
Okay, sure. All out.
I hope that one's Venom Fang because he hated being webbed the last time. Let's go blue. Square.
I like how you unmuted just to laugh, Leo.
You're welcome.
Oh. So he's like right there.
Is those funny?
Is that where the best place to be for it? Or like more like
you.
this actually?
It's up to you.
Yeah, probably like that because then it can actually be handled on the thing here. So yeah, I'll do that.
There is honestly you can also hang down from the mast up above. It's kind of an awkward net, but it's technically webbing like a net. Kind of blows in the breeze as the ship moves.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to still have access to that there, but I want it to have to be rooted so it sticks around. So I'll let you determine since I can't really see it. Let me mark this off real quick. Hold on. I didn't use this many before, so I think we must have recharged it. And yeah, it's a DC 15.
Which they will make it the start of their turn.
Right. And then I still have some movement. I'm gonna get up. Is this spell hostile creatures or all creatures?
All creatures.
Oh, I'm not going to do that then.
Come back now.
No, if we just hide down there, this whole encounter is gonna go to shit. I'm just gonna stay up here and be a fucking target at this point.
Is
So I
that
think
what
I
we're gonna
have. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to here. For now. I mean, if we all stay down there, it's over. So we have no plan to escape.
Yeah, we do.
Been saying
This
it.
is literally been screaming about a plan to escape for the past 2 rounds.
He didn't say anything in character.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, then I'm going back down then.
Actually, no.
If I
I'm
still
sorry. I
can.
apologize. He's been whispering that to Blinkshaw, so there's no
I-
way
I-
you've been hearing that.
I told Blinkshaw that, yeah. 'Cause I didn't want
Okay.
Oh, then I have no idea.
everyone.
That's fair.
dragging
Balin is
me.
playing his character. He's doing it. Full Dennis.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. God, part of me is like, should I just do it? Start it? Blinkshaw, do you want to keep fighting or run? He's probably...
Do I know I haven't been here for a while, but do I have any idea if we've really injured these 2 dragons at all?
Hard to say.
Not really.
Then we should GTFO,
I agree.
all of us.
It'd be a good point. I guess I'll start casting my teleportation circle. As for destination, I don't really know.
All right. I will. I have an idea of where you'll end up filling this. It's okay. All right.
It's a
So
10
Full Dennis
foot
is going to start
radius.
casting that. 10 rounds from now, you guys can have teleportation circle finished.
Yep.
Arena.
All right. Getting over Gurgle is 10 feet, so 10, 15. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, no, I meant to go down. I'm sorry. So getting over Blank Shot would be 10. I thought that was going down. I meant to go into the.
Okay. You're
Yeah,
going
I'm
here.
sorry. Yeah, there. Is that 15? 10, 15.
That's 10. 15.
That's
Yes.
15. Yeah. 20, 25. I'm gonna get the rest of my stuff.
Okay.
Because I didn't get it earlier. And I'm gonna shout, Balin, get back down here.
Okay. That's your turn.
Yeah.
The cultist descends upon
wait.
you.
Could I have healing murdered myself?
Sure.
Okay, I'll do it.
The cultist Balin descends on you like Batman, his cape splaying out as he drops 30 feet to the ground with the grace of flight aiding him.
Is it within 10 feet of my shield?
It is, so he will have to make a dex save to avoid any damage from that.
I suppose he's gonna get evaporated by shield.
He succeeds. He will take 10.
Yes.
As he comes down, he gets battered in the back of the head by the shield, but he seems to ignore that. He could have actually taken the other way around. I was just generous there. And he's like, not much left. Things are going bad for you. As he's going to make an attempt to stab you twice, Balin. His first stab will stab you.
I will shield.
All right, he stabs you anyways. Fortunately, he does not have advantage, so his rolls are much lower. Instead of higher damage, he deals you 5 piercing and 2 poison damage. His second attack is just a miss.
Okay.
I need a con save.
For what? Oh, that's right. I have web up. Good old Balin.
All right, so the moment as web appears, it just seems to filter away and disappear in the breeze, fortunately. And he just kind of brandishes his scimitar against you. Feeling kind of brave, considering it's just you, him, and 2 dragons on his side for the moment. Even with the giant shield guardian protecting him. Or you. Blade shot.
I look over at Phil Dennis and I say, how long do you need?
A minute.
I will heal up Gurgle a little bit. And I will say, Gurgle, go kill that effing cultist who's out there throwing globs at us.
Just don't die.
with a 1.
And close the door on the way up.
I feel like I should have Gurgle make a wisdom save, considering how terrified he is of dragons. See if he's willing to go up there.
That's Blisk. Gurgle's never seen one until just now, but justifiably is terrified.
You guys have been playing it off like that. So. And that was something that Ian established. He didn't want to deal with. Actually, I know. What's that, Ian?
No, that's Blisk. Blisk was the one who's terrified of goblins.
I know Blisk is terrified of dragons. I know that. I'm trying to remember if Ian ever established that he didn't want to deal with dragons either. I can't remember.
I don't know if we ever talked about dragons much.
Yeah, you guys haven't had a reason to, so sure. Okay, I'm not gonna. Yeah, no worries. You will heal him up, and Gurgle will do what Gurgle is told to do.
Yep. So go to the top of the steps, and what?
Closing the door.
Why can I say there now? I can see. Oh, because we all have control of
That's your
Gurgle.
goal
Sorry.
vision. Virgo vision.
Oh, the cultist. That's who it was. Okay. He's going to.
Don't roll a 1.
Oh, that'd be great if I killed myself.
Please don't let that be how one of you goes out. I don't want you guys to go out killing yourselves.
Precision attack.
If you roll a 1, it don't matter. But okay, a 14 precision. Actually, all right. A 15 is what you needed to hit.
That's pretty much what I assumed. So that's 18. Is still up?
He's still up.
Oh, that was gonna be a 1. I swear to God, I did. I'll do another.
Do you have any left? You've made 2 precision attacks and a trip attack already this encounter.
Yeah, he has 5 superiority die, so he's 2 left after this.
Give me 1 second. Because I think that's wrong. He should only have 3. You gain another superiority die at 7th level. He's only level 6 as a fighter.
He's fighter 7, rogue 1, cleric 1.
He has. Then he should only have 1 left.
He used a trip. Okay, so this would be his last one.
Yes, this will be his last one.
All right, I'll have him save it then. Or actually, no, Blinkshell really was very clear about this. He had to kill it.
I did.
So yeah, I'm gonna take the D8 and please not roll a 1.
It's gonna be a 2.
A 2 is what a 2 would be good enough. So why does he have 5 D8 written down here?
Because that's just incorrect. It's only 4. Sorry, no, you're right. You have 4, and you get another at level 7. He should have 5. That's my mistake.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I could have swore you only started with 3. Wow.
okay.
I've been playing Paddle Master wrong my entire life.
18 more piercing.
He dies.
All right, and Gurgle runs back downstairs.
Okay.
This is the door.
What closed door? The one up there?
The one.
No, the one that Phil Dennis has been saying, close the door, close the door, close the door.
All right.
If you want to know the reason, fog cloud, or whatever it's called.
Okay.
Hopefully, it's going to
So-
doors.
That door will be closed. And as that door is closed, at this point, I think I'm just going to have them act as in unison because they are technically literally right next to each other in the initiative order. It's easier and expedited. Okay. Neither one of them. They kind of leer down. At this point, they've seen what the guardian in the middle can do. They're going to swoop down on Balin. The one that will act first is the one that this one will swoop down, and it will make its attacks against you, Balin. Biting, critically missing its bite, and clawing. Critical miss, miss. Wow, way to suck it up. Before
Hey,
it will.
don't they lose the rest of their attacks when they crit fail? That was
No, they don't.
also a lot. Okay.
And then we'll take off, sailing back through the air.
Does it get hit by the spiritual guardian?
It did not pass within the range. It saw what the spiritual guardian did. They're avoiding it now.
All right.
They are smart creatures.
It's within 10 feet, and the other guy was within 5. So I wasn't sure if they knew that.
This one will dive bomb Balin as well. And you shielded, and they can't seem to find a hit on you as it circles around and flies back through the air, continuing to keep their distance.
Oh, I want to keep fighting, but I'm not going to.
And then we come to Balin's turn. That was a really bad round. Out of 6 attacks, I rolled 3 crit failures. Christ.
Yeah, I'm
Crit
dashing
City is
back
done.
downstairs. 1, 2,
Okay.
3. Yeah, I'm like,
You dash back
it's just me
downstairs.
versus 2 dragons. I'm like, I'm getting the hell out of here. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just, yeah, it sucks up there. What's the plan? And I will take the dodge action.
Oh, okay. Well, then
I think.
you are casting a spell.
Keep
I'm assuming you
casting.
continue that. Arena.
Okay, I picked up my stuff. I'm gonna healing word myself again. It's 2nd level. Because I am so low. And I'm gonna just stay here out of the way. I don't have much else I can do.
Okay.
I'm gonna move like here, so I'm not in range of the grate. I'm as far away from the grate as possible.
Okay. Bling shot.
I'm gonna move through Balin because the last time I came down, I saw Arena needed healing, but you look okay.
My Wednesday GM swears to me that not seeing hit bars encourages more roleplay. And while I agree with that sentiment, I swear to goodness, it would bog down combat so much if every single time you had to ask who was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, could you imagine this encounter if you couldn't see hit bars and somebody's just like, "Oh, I'm down," and you're like, "Oh, you were low." That's the conversations I want to avoid when people are like, "I didn't realize they were so fucked up," because
No,
you
but
could
I mean,
see
like,
somebody's injured.
yeah, like my other game, basically, like if you're at half or lower, your bar turns orange, or if you're yellow, and if you're at like a quarter of your HP, your bar turns orange. But that's it. Like you don't see exactly, but you know if they're at a quarter, a half, or above half.
I would use that, but that would require me setting up complicated APIs, and I just don't have the
Right.
time or patience for that.
The bars are fine.
I'm not smart enough to figure that out.
Yeah.
I use my action to use my Pearl of Power,
Okay.
and I yell to Fildinus, "Do you need us next to you?"
There's a door.
That's why I yelled.
Sooner or later, yeah.
Okay. And then I'll say to everybody around me, in 30 seconds, be next to Fildinus. And then I'm going to move into that corner.
Okay. Girl.
Can we be next to him now?
I mean, if you want.
Sure.
Just be stealthy about it.
Girl will wave the wand of secrets. Come on.
Ooh,
There's got to be a secret way out of here. What secret that can save our lives? Go, catch it.
It points to the south.
Like this wall?
It points
Or this
towards
door?
It points in this direction. Unfortunately, you don't have a presence of distance or where. It just points in that direction.
Is that an action to do?
Yes,
Can I like search this wall?
that would be an action too.
Oh. No, is it cunning? Cunning action can't do that, can it? I thought it could search. Guess not.
He can go in the door and see what's on the other side of the wall.
You can do that, yeah. And he's a shared character at this point. The last thing I can think of him doing is second winding, but yeah, he'll go in that room, I guess.
And the door opens up again.
Hey, Fildinus, it looks nicer in here.
Yeah. By the way, I don't want to be play here. You guys can all play Gurgle.
All right.
It's very
Going through
distracting.
here, I will say that there's a curtain that separates this room, but nothing more.
He looks,
I noticed
opens
that.
the curtain.
You did. I told you.
You said close shutters on the windows. Like, oh, okay.
He did close the door behind him, and then
In
he
the
opens this
curtain that separates the room, because there was a metal-beaked seagull sitting on top of it.
Oh.
Okay, so he closes the door behind him and then looks in the looks through the curtain.
All right. Moving on the other side of the curtain, he sees what looks like a bedroom.
Can I bring him in here?
He can move in here. It's not an issue to move through the curtain.
Is there anything in here?
There's a bed, a nightstand, and what looks like a small chest.
And the metal-beaked seagulls in there?
It does not that he sees.
Oh, okay. At least that's what you said. I was like,
I described I described the curtain there because that's what the metal-beaked seagull was sitting on the first time you came in this room. That's probably why you don't remember it. Either I was muted, but I'm fairly certain I described it sitting on top of that. So that's Kurgle's turn. He has used his action.
Yep.
All right. The dragons continue to roar and screech as they circle around the boat, and you hear two massive whoosh, whoosh, as it sounds like they plummet into the water on either side of the boat. But that is their turn. Balin.
I will. Gurgle's just sleeping. Can't see anyone. I will. Really thinking about taking a healing potion because of where we're at. I'm just going to take the dodge action and try and stay clear of either plate. They can't see me through the slats from here, right? Or at least they couldn't before. I couldn't see anything from here before.
Nothing's. I mean, you can also just close it. So
the slats above.
Oh, the slats
the
above. The caging from up above. The reason they saw you from above is because they had a good angle on you. If they're circling around, they might be able to get a shot on you. Actually, because you're sitting directly underneath the Guardian of Faith, you're pretty well blocked right now. Because it is a shining figure, but it's like trying to stare through what is the best way to? It'd be like trying to stare through a very very large nightlight.
Okay, yeah, I'm good here. I'll take the dodge action.
All right, Phil Dennis is casting a spell. Harina.
I don't have a lot to do. I dropped the calyx then.
Okay.
I look like I normally look again.
Surprise, guys! You've actually been standing next to Arena the whole time.
Yay!
It would be a trip if she turned out to be a dragon and you guys were fighting the wrong person.
Oh gosh, darn it!
Well, it's like later on, it's like I just got really confused. You know, I forgot that I was a dragon. I forgot that I was trying to not kill you guys. Caught up with the fight.
It'd be a diabolical DM move to be like, oh yeah, she actually more and dominate person, and this whole time you've been attacking her.
Yeah, I don't have anything I can really do.
Yeah, I think from
cast
this
sending,
point now
but
we're
I don't
like,
have anything to cast sending on.
Yes, I know what I'm doing here, guys. Just go ahead and.
Aside from Gurgle ransacking that room for 6 rounds, it's up to you.
She just stands there looking nervous. She's gonna step a little bit closer to the inside of the boat, maybe here, because she didn't want to be near the edge.
Okay, blink shot.
See, I don't want to be next to lots of people. They have breath weapons.
That's why I moved.
Oh.
I didn't like that last time. That's why I go around here.
Into the narrow corridor.
I mean,
the breath weapon would come in.
they can't see that I'm right there.
Fair, yeah.
Okay, so blink shot moves there. It presumably protects his beard from any oncoming damage.
My beard dodges.
The beard takes the dodge action.
Gurgle
And I've taken the
ransacked
dodge
room.
action too.
Your user action to drop the calyx thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right, Gurgle, make a perception check. As Gurgle just kind of like starts tossing bed sheet, looks under the bed, searches the room.
What?
My thought is he would just straight up use the Wand of Secrets again
Oh, okay.
to be
If
like,
you'd like to do that.
I want to know exactly where this shit is.
There you go.
If he's using an action anyway to do a perception check.
Okay, it points at the chest.
I mean, there's nothing in here, Phil Dennis.
What?
I hope Ian continues to watch this and he can enjoy everybody enjoying Gurgle. He's so beloved.
We miss him so much.
Yeah, of course. It's very much so. All right, so he learns that and can make his way over to the chest and start trying to figure out how to deal with that. 2 dragons. All right. As the 2 dragons circle around the boat, you don't really hear much from them. But as I'm going to get an initiative here because really there's not any combat going on. They're not coming down to fight you, and you're not going up to fight them.
Well, they also count my rounds too, so.
I know. So you're in the middle of doing that, but we'll see how what decisions are. As the fight is going on, you do hear splashes out of the water, and one of them calls out, "You can't stay down there forever," as an ear-shattering roar calls across the sea so loud that if you weren't inside the boat, it may perforate your eardrums. And in that moment, both of the dragons start to yell at each other. And who speaks Draconic?
I think I do. Yeah, I do. I just speak Draconic.
You hear one of them scream, "It's her!" And it's her. And the other one responds, "We can't stay here. We have to go." And as you listen to the quiet waves, you hear Wingbeat fading away.
They said it's her. We have to go.
Yes.
Who's her?
Isn't that a question? And that's where we're going to end session this week.
Ooh.
Oh, we can't even find out what's in the chest. Come on, what's in the box?
It'll be a nice surprise for next week.
I want to go home.
Yeah, sorry for the mid-session interruption.
You are absolutely fine, man. Take care of yourself and the fam. It's always
Yep.
priority 1.
I have a cushion stuffed in. I mean, there's windows down in our basement, obviously, for egress. I have cushions stuffed in them. It was loud for a while.